That ain't surprising. Time to get money. 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 That ain't surprising.
What up, El Paso? Welcome to the 9. This is episode number 12. We got the real deal, my main dude here, Jason Craig. How you doing, Jason? What up, my man?
What's up?
How you doing, brother?
What's going on?
Good, good. He's just sharing a little something that way all y'all can see. Can I get a cheers, man?
Hi.
Little Modelo.
All right,
Start
Modelo
the
time.
show.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, dude.
Everything cool with you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
A little tired, but
Why? What you been doing all day?
not shit. Really.
Tired from nothing or what?
Yeah, well, you know, hanging out with the fam bam and had to take kids to practice, you know,
Okay.
simple shit like that.
You got how many
Clean up
kids
the
you
house.
have?
I got a lot of kids, too.
Do you?
Yeah.
And including your business partners, the ones you do the show with?
Fuck yeah, all them my kids. They don't even know it.
I know, but I can tell you have that dad treatment over him.
No,
No.
Fifth has the dad treatment.
Does he? For those of y'all don't know what we're talking about, he's also the host of No Booze. It's a hilarious podcast. It's called No Booze on Sundays. Him and his buddies, what is it, about four of y'all, right? 5 of y'all total?
4 of us, yes.
It's It's you, Fifth Estate.
He goes by Fifth now. He
Fifth?
took off the estate.
He took you off the estate,
Yeah.
my bad, Fifth. So Fifth, you...
Rob and E.
E, okay.
Yeah.
E, I was hearing some of his music earlier.
E doesn't have music. He just likes music. So he
Oh.
just puts out a lot of music, but like
Well,
yeah,
you put
he's
something out that I was digging on.
cool. Word.
If you guys haven't checked it out, you need to check it out. These guys are hilarious, man. It's the No Booze on Sunday. But Jason, so man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. You're not from El Paso, right?
No,
Where
I'm
you
from Orange County, California.
Oh, the OC.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Specifically Mission Viejo. I went to high school with Mark Sanchez.
Really?
Yeah.
Same class?
No, I think he's a year younger than us.
Okay. Yeah.
A year younger, or I was 03, so I think he was
04?
04
Yeah.
or 05. And he wasn't shit then, so.
He wasn't. Was he butt fumbling at fucking high school?
Dude, I don't even.
But was he getting this star treatment? Because he went to
he was-
UFC.
Yeah,
UFC.
he did. He was, but that was the problem. It was like, yo, why are you getting this? Why?
Yeah.
You're boo boo. Like,
Yeah.
we knew you were boo. I don't know what it was.
No, I don't.
But
Was it because he's a California kid and he's cool?
But we're all California kids.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
yeah.
have no idea how he got it. I really don't.
I just got an arm, I guess. I mean, he
That
wasn't
was
a bad
it.
quarterback.
He
just
didn't get no
wasn't-
championships. So.
No, he didn't. And he has probably the most embarrassing NFL play in history. That butt fumble.
Oh, I thought you were talking about him getting drafted. My bad.
Well, that's probably number 3. I'm sure the Jets really regret that. But
I'm pretty sure they don't regret it, but I look at it every day like this is not even real. I can't believe it.
dude, yeah, no.
And I can't believe he's still there.
I know, that's what's
Somehow.
crazy. Well, he was like, I think he was trying to come to the Cowboys. I was like, please, God.
Oh, you guys
please.
had no? The
Yeah, we
Cowboys
did
had
have
You
him,
had
right?
him.
Oh,
Fucking
my
idiots!
Lord.
What morons!
Well, I mean, Jerry Jones is the owner, and it does not surprise me at all. He just
What's
usually-
crazy about it is Jerry Jones voted for Trump, and then he hired fucking Mark Sanchez, last name Sanchez.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sure Mark Sanchez is. I'm sure he panders well to. Whatever.
I think he's Mormon.
Really?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna go. He had. I know he hung out. I knew he lived across the street from like my homies, and they were Mormon. And I figured they all lived in like one little area.
Maybe.
You know.
They probably recruited him. Those
Yeah.
crazy asses. They go door to door. They go door to door.
Hey, Mark, you want to be part of the Mormons?
We get you in the NFL, bro. Come on.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Well, that polygamy runs strong. I mean, if I could have 7 wives, why not? And be in the NFL, shit. That's a lot of divorce contracts though that you gotta, or a lot of prenups that you gotta sign anyway.
Word.
But yeah. So the OC, huh? Is where you? That's a little bit of the. Did you see any of those people? What was it? What was that show that they used to film over there? Or it was like a fake show?
The OC.
Yeah.
There was the OC. They had
And then
Laguna
there's the-
Beach,
yeah.
and what was the other shitty ass show? They had the OC movie.
Did you? Were
Orange
those
County.
people real? Like they literally live there? Well, I know they're
That
real,
from the
but-
from the TV show, like the
Yeah.
network show. No, that's that was a filmed thing. But from the from Laguna Beach on MTV, I'm
Yeah.
not really sure. I was already gone by then.
Oh, okay.
But those type of people do live there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But you just weren't sure if it was those people.
Yeah, I don't know them.
And that really kind of started like this whole scripted reality thing, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, the OC. I remember I started hanging around with white people in senior year, and they would invite me over for OC.
OC
nights.
Watch Night? Ugh,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
gay.
Yes,
That's
yes. I
fucking
know.
retarded.
I was there, dog. Like I would just sit there, like, y'all really like this show because they
Oh
were in
my
it. It was like a soap
God.
opera for them. And Shane, Casey, all y'all, Brittany, y'all know who I'm talking about,
Dude,
y'all.
we used so me and my homie Josh, we used to do music together. We'd be upstairs at his house, full studio, kind of like this. We had like a little room, and he had a closet that was like a booth, and so we'd be up there, and you know, we'd just be chilling, like cracking up over dumb shit,
Yeah.
just nothing. And we didn't smoke, like we're not smokers,
Yeah.
so we were just laughing or whatever. We go downstairs, we're about to go out for the night, and his parents are like, "You guys aren't going nowhere." We're like, "The fuck, we're not." We didn't get this fly not to go.
I'm 16, Mom. I'll do what I want.
Shit. So we're on our way out, and they're like, "You're not going. I know you guys are up there smoking weed." We're like, "Doesn't even smell like weed in here. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? You're blowing it out the window. We saw it on the OC." Oh. All right. Keep watching that shit.
Right? I
And
know.
we just walked out.
I
like,
know.
Fucking idiots.
That's crazy, man.
I love you, Josh. Hi, Mrs. Gill.
We weren't talking about you, Mrs. Gill.
Oh my God, that shit was funny.
Yeah, but no, that show was crazy, man. I just was just like, damn, people really living out here like this, right? Like I'm over here struggling to get lunch money, and this bitch drives a brand new Mercedes, and she's complaining about it.
There's people like that. Like my school was more like the Mustangs. So like,
Oh.
was it 02 Mustangs and the Volkswagen Bug? When they kind of were trying to get like millennial on us, and they're like,
Yes.
"Oh, look at this new Bug," and I see people drive that now. I'm like, "Oh, you're a freaking fool.
Yeah, damn hippies.
Who got you with that money?"
I know, right, dude? Well,
The old school Bugs are dope,
yeah, the old ones, are,
but that millennial Bug,
they were trying too hard.
they played you.
Yeah, and people bought that shit. People were rolling.
They thought it was
around on
electric.
it.
They're
Yeah.
still paying for diesel.
Well, that's what you get for not doing your research, dumbasses.
Were they gonna do the researches on? Back then, there was no internet.
That's true. That's true. Well, there was. It was just not very.
It was Yahoo.
It was Yahoo and AOL and.
How did you search on AOL? I can't even remember.
I think I would go to AOL.com and then in the search bar I remember putting
searching
Yahoo.com.
Yeah, you just go to Yahoo.
Yeah. It was weird, man. That was a weird time for the
Damn,
internet.
R.I.P. Yahoo, man.
I know.
hope y'all still out there.
Dude, I still miss AOL Instant Messenger. You remember that?
AIM, dog.
Dude, yes. Do you remember your name? Do you remember your name on AIM?
AIM. I had a lot. I had a lot of names in my life.
Yeah.
Delirious Nig. Colfax the 27.
Okay.
What was another one? I can't remember all the other ones. But those were like my two big ones.
Okay. Yeah, man. And then that was so for those of you who don't, AOL Instant Messenger was probably one of the first community chats. Do you remember AOL Instant Messenger?
No, what is that?
Are you serious? Bitch,
What the
get
hell?
out of here. Yeah, you're older than all of us.
There's no way. I'm older than I'm pretty
But
sure.
there was little
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was
of
there
course
was there was subcategories where you could put like sports.
Oh, you guys were doing it like that. You're
No.
on you're like online.
Yeah.
Actually talking to groups of people.
Well, I never
Yeah,
did
was
that,
like
but
back
you
when
could do
First
that.
was
Yeah.
created.
Right.
It was like
Yeah.
all group chats.
But
Yeah.
we had it just to
AOL Instant
hit up.
Messenger.
Yeah, instant messenger. So
Yeah.
we just hit up the
It's
people
like
that we
one
want to talk to.
individual person. Yeah.
Right. And I think you could create a group, but no one really messed with that too much.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I'm telling you, like, my homie, he used to, I don't know how he did it. He was really into, like, computers and the internet and programming and shit like that. What's the shit they call it now?
Like
Like
computer
web
engineer,
development.
software engineer.
I'll get the word when it pops in the head. Coding.
Oh, okay.
He was into, like, coding shit before coding was, like, a thing. You know what I mean? So he would code and put an AOL box on this website. It was called Scandalous.
Okay.
And on this web, it was like a forum, just like a chat room or whatever, and everybody would be in there, but it would be off of your AIM name.
Oh, shit.
So everybody would be in there, but everybody knew what your name was. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Because it was only for our school. It wasn't nothing big.
Oh, okay.
It was like for our school, and then it got so big at our school that he created one for each high school in our like little area.
Oh shit.
So you go on there, bro. I'm talking. There's nothing as savage as that. there was
No,
nothing
hell no.
as savage as that. That was nuts.
Everybody unfiltered, unscripted for the first time.
Everybody.
And now-
First off, it was like, yo, where's the party at for Friday?
Yeah.
After the basketball game, where are we going?
Yeah.
Then, you know, the guy would say, yo, my house is cool. My parents are out of town, but we'd all be over there. Then, you know, to go back on there on like Saturday morning because someone got, but you had to read it.
Yeah, I know. That was a shit. Yeah.
You had to read that shit.
Yeah,
And we would read it, and we were like, oh, damn, someone got sexually harassed.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was some wild shit.
We were just having fun. We were just kids.
We
you can't
were
sexually
kids.
harass if you're a kid. You don't know what you're doing.
Sure.
Tell it to the police, I guess.
Yeah, fuck them.
Nah, but dude, those were badass though, because that was the first
It
time
was crazy.
you could group chat with anybody, and
Yeah.
then you're not in front of somebody. So like, if you were like a little, I remember this one squirrely kid who he wouldn't say shit, but he was in all the group chats. We wouldn't say shit at school, but he would fucking roast everybody on the group chats. And then we'd get to school, and he would just kind of sit there and like he was kind of a loner, but it was weird
So
that
it was crazy. We didn't have like that. Like if you were like separated from everybody, then you probably just didn't get the invite to the joint,
okay.
and they probably weren't. You know what I mean? But there were some shit that popped off. Like yo, if they were making fun of somebody, like the homies that I hung out with,
yeah.
they weren't playing with that. They were like, yo, don't be on here talking shit, and then when we see you in school and check you about it, like
You're not gonna do shit.
you're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Like you gotta own up to that. Or we would like escort the dude, like, yo, you're gonna go talk to this dude and tell him what you said. And they were like, nah, man. We're like, well,
Oh, you got nuts online, but
Right.
yeah.
that's in like freaking 99, bro.
I know, dude, I know.
99.
Yeah, that's crazy. We were little too. We were so little, and they just handed us here's the computer. Plus, you can talk to anybody and say anything with no repercussions. Word? I can say anything. Remember? Do you guys remember when you would meet a random person? ASL. Remember what that meant?
Oh yeah. Age, sex, location.
You don't remember that? Yeah, you'd be like,
And then the savage guy, the savage one,
First thing you ask.
yeah.
the savage dude, because you would get into the room or whatever,
Yeah.
you'd be like ASL, so you can know where everybody's from or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then the savage person would be like, 16, yes, around the street. Like, oh, you nasty.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
It was
Dude.
like 18M, 16F, 31, like
Yeah.
different ages and stuff. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Well, 31, we're like,
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what are you doing
freaking
here?
weirdo, we're out here.
Right?
Teacher.
I know, right? I'm just checking up on you guys. Well, and then I try to read the name a little bit too.
Yo, looking
like-
back at that, yo, that's scary.
I know, right?
That's scary.
I'm
We
telling
had
you.
31s in the chat room just chilling with the
Yes.
kids.
Well, and then that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like, okay, like if we have, well, you have kids, right? And you have
Right.
kids now, so you can kind of check to see what they're looking at, because you know you have to check what they're looking at, what they're seeing, who they're talking to. Our parents didn't grow up with internet or chatting like that, so they had no idea. Like, my mom would just be like, yeah, go talk to your friends or whatever. And then, like you said, there's this 31-year-old creep just fucking, hey, guys are from around Texas, huh?
Look, man, I try to freaking block everything that I think is stupid on the internet.
Yeah.
On my, because we have like, you know, we have the phones and
Yeah.
then we have, you know, a lot of the things in the house are on my like account. So like if I think it's like, oh, this is like abusive or some type of like, yo, I'm not with it,
Yeah.
I'll just block
Give me-
it on my account.
What's something you block? Give me an example.
I don't really, because I feel kids are always on like, they're always watching other kids or other people play games, right?
Yes.
But I don't know who these dudes are, bro. Like, who are you?
I have no.
Playing Minecraft. Grow the fuck up, guy.
Right?
Grow up. You're playing Legos still. You're 45.
That is Legos, right?
And
It's pretty
they
much
be
Legos.
like, you know, they're really actually playing the game, and I get
Yeah.
it, but it's like you're 45. What are you doing online? And then they're like popular, and as you know, kids are watching this.
Yep.
Like I don't know, if dude's gonna pull his freaking junk out.
And now some of these guys are getting paid for that stuff.
To pull their junk out while playing Minecraft. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a market that's untapped
Yep. and
could go viral in a
Yep.
second. Don't do it.
Check out
I'm
how I built this building.
I'm just saying.
By the way, here's my
By the
junk.
way, here's my my fellation.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. That's my little brother. I have a little brother. He's 9 years old, and he sits there, and I'm like, why don't you play the game? He's like, I do, but this guy's really good. I'm learning from him.
Yeah, I don't get.
I'm like, well,
what-
maybe you'd get
Why
good.
don't you play it at the same time
Yeah.
as he's doing it?
Yeah.
Like then, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But-
Or like the Momo. Has your kids? Have your kids
No,
discovered
when we-
Momo?
no, because so when that was like talked about on Facebook, my lady was like, "What is this thing?" I don't pay attention to Facebook. I don't really care about it too much. But shout out to Facebook. Thank you for letting me come to your place.
I was just about to say that. We'll get to that.
Doesn't
right
worry
now.
about it.
Yeah.
That's all right. They know. When that came out, my lady she's like, "What is this?" Blah blah blah. We gotta warn Angelo about this. Blah, blah. I'm like, don't warn him about shit, because that's gonna make him want to go see it.
Yeah.
Let's just
Don't make him aware of it.
just
Yeah.
don't. He will never know about it until someone tells him about it.
Yeah.
And then when he tells him and he asks us, "Oh, I don't know," and then you block it.
Yeah. Well, a buddy of mine told me he had to tell his kid like, "Mijo, this is fake." Because I mean, obviously we're adults, so like when I saw the video, I was just like, well, I don't. Okay, like the lady's a little scary. She looks like the lady from
But, like, what
Beetlejuice.
she's
Yeah,
saying, though,
Beetlejuice.
like,
Yeah. Yeah, but what she say? But I'm just like, this is silly.
That's some pretty like ridiculous,
I know.
psycho
I know.
stuff.
Like
dude.
kill your cousin
No,
or
it's like-
something like that.
Slit your wrist until red comes out. When red comes out, that's a good thing. Like,
So that's
Yes,
what
that's
they're
what
saying.
it was saying. Like,
Well, I
That's
know
a little
someone
much.
killed himself too, right?
Yeah.
I'm
See.
like-
Yeah,
that's-
somebody in
that's
San
some
Eli, I
deep
think,
shit.
hung themselves. Some kid.
Yeah, I'm
But
not-
like, and that's what I had to realize is like, okay, it's not. They're not targeting like adults. They're obviously targeting kids. So a kid's gonna. Because one of my buddies told me, he's like, the thing says like, if you tell anybody about this, we're gonna kill your family. So to a 7-year-old, I guess it's a little like, well, we didn't know, you know. So I
the
hung
video
myself.
said not to tell nobody.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's kind of think about it. It's kind of easy to actually hide those videos within a channel that looks
Fuck yeah.
like it's for kids.
Yeah.
And it's like gonna recommend those
Mm-hmm.
videos to your kids because it's like a kid channel.
And
Right.
then you can pick what shows like on the preview, right? Like,
Yeah.
so you don't know any better. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, if you leave that video on YouTube on repeat,
uh-huh.
you could just watching videos. It's just gonna pump on stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's crazy. But doesn't that bitch look like the chick from YouTube or from
Beetlejuice, for sure.
where like
Yeah.
pulls her head out? That's what I thought it was at the beginning, like a reboot of
That's
something
what I
like
thought.
that. I was just
And it's
like,
not.
oh, Momo. Oh,
It's not.
The statue, right?
Yeah.
You saw the statue, right?
Nah.
Yeah, it was an actual statue from France or whatever.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
The actual like that.
Oh, I thought it was
the
just a
statue, and
mask.
they took a
Remember
picture
those
of it?
cartoons? They were like spies.
Oh,
Was it
shit.
called Spy?
Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Spy. No, it was Spy, the
The
cartoon,
black
and,
and white?
and he had a head just
Yeah.
like that.
That was
I
like
don't
the
think I
Mad-
saw
Mad
that.
TV, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Spy versus Spy.
Yes, there you go.
That's
There
right.
you
That
go,
was
yeah.
on that
Yeah.
TV. Fuck, I missed that show. I missed that show so much. It was like the more raunchy Saturday Night Live.
Word.
So, yeah, I heard you say you don't use Facebook, or you don't care too much about Facebook. But as I was trolling you, I noticed you went to the Facebook headquarters.
Yes.
How long ago was that?
When did we go? March? Beginning of March?
Hmm.
Or
Just-
end of,
just to check it
end
out
of
or what?
February? No. So, it was the beginning of March. So, our friend, me and Fifth's friend,
This recent March?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fifth's friend from college works at Facebook, and he was with a bunch of people, and they were organizing something for Black History Month.
Mm.
So, earlier in the year, so in October, we went to Atlanta with Dre, who is the guy
That
I'm
works,
talking
yeah.
about, and Fifth, and we were in Atlanta for A3C, and we met a whole bunch of artists there. Right?
Okay.
So when we did, when Dre was setting up this Facebook thing, he was like, all right, I already know these people. These are good artists. They're dope. We already had a vibe in Atlanta. I'm going to book everybody for this Black
okay.
History Month event.
Nice.
So that's how we got to Facebook. And it was really, really dope. It was fun.
They treat you right and everything?
Bro, talk about money.
Oh, no, man.
No.
Talk
Talk about, so we got paid. They paid for our Airbnb.
Oh, shit.
My mom lives in Cali, and she lives like 2 hours away, so she, stayed with us in the Airbnb.
Yeah.
They're like, who's coming with you, so we know how big to get the Airbnb.
Okay.
So, my mom was there. This girl was there. Dre already lives there. Everybody that flew in, they all got Airbnbs. Then everybody got freaking, lift tabs. Like, we had a credit.
Nice.
And it was like $400.
Oh, fuck.
Lyft credit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. And then we all, like, everybody, we all got extra money just
Like a per diem?
Yeah, per diem.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, man.
What
And
did they-
then we didn't have to pay for nothing at Facebook.
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say, what'd they feed you?
I don't know, whatever you wanted. Like, it was crazy.
It's
Like,
not like at the White House where you go visit the White House and they give you McDonald's?
nah. Oh, McDonald's. I didn't even see a McDonald's while I was there. Like, it was just, like, you know, they had, like, a cafeteria, but then, like, every 20 yards you're walking, and I can understand, like, how they can stay fit because it's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
But, like, every 20 yards, there's, like, they call them micro kitchens.
Okay.
I think I'm breaking, like, the third wall. Every 20 yards they have the micro kitchens, and there's like coffee. Then there's like behind huge fridges, fruits and all that shit. Huge fridges, just like you're going to 7-Eleven and get like drinks.
Okay.
They had like Topo Chico, freaking Mexican Coke, Mexican Sprite.
And is it
normal
for the
Coke.
taking or do you
Yes,
have to pay for
just
it?
no, whatever you want. Gum, Nutri-Game bars, cereal, like. It was nuts.
When I saw your pictures, you had like they have like a little, I guess like a little toy thing or like not a mural, but like
Oh, a model.
yeah,
the
a model of the whole Facebook
of the campus.
Yeah, the campus. Yeah, that's what they call it.
So
right?
there
Campus.
was like, there was different parts of the campus, right? So there was like there's like where we were, which I think that's more of the like working side of it, and then there was like, well, everywhere's a working side, but there was like classic campus where it first started.
Oh, okay,
right.
Okay.
And then that side had like really like the cool shit.
Yeah.
So they had like an arcade. They had a dessert place. It's called like the Sweet Shack or something like that.
Oh, nice.
You just go in there and get cookies and muffins and cakes and ice creams and whatever, dude. And they were like dope. So we had this. I got this little muffin. It was like a New York cheesecake Oreo cream filled thing.
Oh shit,
dude. Amazing. So I ate it and I'm like, man, this is rich. You know when you eat something like some dessert, you're like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't
you
even
can feel the diabetes.
That's like, oh my god. And you think about it, I'm like, man, I just need a coffee. I looked over to the right. Holy shit, they thought of everything.
Yeah.
And there was coffee right there. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was dope.
Well, you can afford anything when you rule the world, nearly.
Pretty much.
Do they have like workout stuff there too? Like,
Yeah, they have a gym.
They have like a bunch of stuff because I don't know too much about the Facebook, but a friend of mine's ex-roommate in college, he works for Google, and he says that they have all this shit of just like
the tech companies got it down.
Yeah.
Like they have
like
the gym,
arcades.
the barber shop.
Yeah.
They got like they have a Mexican spot. Like Facebook had a Mexican spot, but that was the only spot you had to pay for something.
Oh,
Because
okay.
like Mark loved that spot so much that he purposely put it into Facebook, but you have to pay there.
Okay.
And then they have like a barbecue spot. Then they have a burger joint. Like
Was Zuckerberg there?
no, I think he was in court.
Talking like a robot?
And then they had like a Zen area. You can go, spiritually cleanse yourself. Like nap rooms, freaking walls. You can just write on walls. You think of something. Oh shit! Idea. Boom.
Yeah.
Right on, it was crazy.
See, and I hear they make it places like I hear they make the places like those to try to entice the workers not to leave,
Yeah.
so they can constantly.
I wouldn't
work.
leave. Fuck no.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure like your boy, the one that does coding and stuff. I mean, that shit takes hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Just
Yeah,
for
but he
maybe,
leaves.
like, one program.
He's a viber, so he's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go catch a vibe real quick.
Yeah, you got to, man. That shit.
But yeah,
just staring at a computer.
and then they say like everybody tries to get through it like real quick, like in the first week, try to do everything and blah blah blah, and they burn themselves out because they still have their jobs to do too. So
yeah, man. Damn. Does he stay in Silicon Valley?
yeah, he lives in Oakland, my homie.
Oh, okay. So he's not right there in. Oh, shit.
Well, because it's not really in Silicon.
Yeah.
It's like it's in San Fran, like in a weird spot. So.
Have you heard how much the houses are there in Silicon Valley now?
I can only imagine. My aunt lives out there.
Dude, they're taking duplexes and chopping them up, like for a quadruplex, chopping it up into 2 duplexes and charging like $500,000 a month in rent.
Sounds about right.
That's fucking insane, man. For houses that are like the central ones here.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's awesome though. That's dope that you guys that not only that you got to go see that Facebook headquarters, but that they treated you so well and everything.
Yeah, man.
Did you spin there or anything like
Yeah,
that?
so we performed there.
Yeah?
It was pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
Who were the artists?
It was Fifth, Jag, 3VM,
Okay.
and Sianka, and Call Me Ace.
Okay. Is 3VM from here?
No,
No.
not C3M, not him.
Oh, okay.
So there's another 3. He's
Yeah.
from Chicago or Detroit or something like that. He's cool, dude. Check out his music. He's dope.
All right. Chi-Town,
He's
get
dope.
down. Okay. Hey, so how did you get involved with UTEP basketball? For those of you who don't know, my man Jason Craig here, he spins for the UTEP game. So whenever, if I'm not mistaken, when there's like timeout, usually halftime, anything like that, media timeouts, you're the one that spins the music, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Do
If
they
the
give
band's not
you?
playing.
They give you like a playlist?
No,
You can play kind of whatever.
I can play pretty much anything I want.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
as
that's
long
cool.
as it's clean. So
I was gonna say, what
Yeah.
about tip drill? Can you play that?
I can play tip drill if it was clean.
That's my fit, dude. I still remind people
Dude,
about
we did. It was okay. So like the craziest night was of course the night when Jordan Nathan shot that
Oh,
3
yeah.
at the buzzer, right? So this is the first time like we kind of just we're like there was so much energy in the
building.
in the building. It was like, oh man, we gotta keep this energy up. So I'm playing tracks and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go for it. And I play Mo Bamba. The
Hey.
place goes nuts.
Hey.
It goes nuts. Like it goes off, dude. I'm
Hell
like, all right,
yeah.
we got it. And then ever since then, it's like, all right, if we need to get into it, just
Play
we'll
that
drop Mo
one.
Bamba and
Yeah.
we'll get the crowd will start going and get a little buzz, you know.
Yeah.
So it was that night. It was like,
was
oh,
hype.
thank you, Shaq West.
I know,
Thank
right?
you so much.
I know, right? I'm sure that shit helps. How did you get onto that, man? That's, I mean, did you? I mean, if you don't want to give specifics, you don't have to. But did you holler at them, or did they come at you?
I was minding my business at a bar that I would not want to name because I do not want to give them any type of promotion.
Fair enough.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Um,
Are they closed now?
no, they're not closed.
Oh,
They're
okay.
wide the fuck open.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
no, you don't.
I don't.
Anyways, so I'm just chilling there,
Uh-huh.
and this chick comes in, and she's like, "Oh my god, that's the guy you need." And I'm like, "Relax, I don't know." If she's like, "I've seen him at freaking Tipsy Tiger. He freaking gets down. This is the guy you're looking for." And then they introduce themselves to me or whatever. She's like, "Hey, I'm wanting to put a DJ at our UTEP basketball games."
Uh-huh.
And my friend says that you're the one that I'm looking for. You have a card. I had a card, gave her my card. And I didn't think, oh, by the way.
Yeah, let me get your card. Again, for those of y'all who don't know, this is Jason Craig. Jason Craig. My man, I'm going to stick this on here. He's, again, a local DJ. We're talking about his how he got involved with UTEP basketball. He spins for UTEP basketball. He also spins for the Locomotives. We'll get into that right now. But Jason Craig, continue, man.
So we, so I gave her my card, thought nothing of it. Cause I give people my card all the fucking time and they don't call me back. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's less shit that I gotta do. And then, so I get a call. She calls me in for a meeting. I go into the meeting, and then it's pretty much like right after that, I'm spinning for the basketball team. I'm just like,
Sweet.
this is crazy. This
and
is
it's a
kinda
paid
dope.
gig, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it just basketball?
Right now,
Games?
yes.
Okay.
So last year we were gonna do, this past football season we were gonna embed me into that, but they had a lot of things going on. I think they were like working with ESPN3, and they had to run different trucks and shit like that.
yeah,
and Fox,
yeah.
and so with all that going on, with production, I would have no one to assist me with shit that I need to go
They
out.
wouldn't let your people do it, like your team or whatever. Or do you need like professionals?
I need them to do
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
I couldn't
Yeah, that
just.
makes
I can't
sense.
just have somebody else do it. You know, I can have like my people do it, but it's like if they fuck it up, then it's like
It looks bad on you.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Well, that's cool, man.
but it was dope. It was
That's cool. So it was just a little bit of luck, and then you also had to apply yourself a little bit. That's cool.
Yeah, it's always everything's about. I feel it is luck, but sometimes luck finds you when you're also on the right path and you've been doing the right things. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
You were spinning that night, right?
No, I wasn't.
Oh no.
Technically, I was, but no, I wasn't.
Okay. Okay.
Because so I was supposed to be there, and how it works is I kind of just kick it there
Uh-huh.
and get drunk, and then I control the music with my phone. So
Okay.
whatever song they wanted, I can just boom,
Put
boom,
it
boom,
on.
put it on, and it would just go.
Okay.
It was wirelessly.
Damn, that's awesome.
So that was how they hired me for that.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. And so that's.
Did you know the lady that was like, this is the guy you need, or this is
I
the
don't
guy?
even know if I knew her prior to that.
No, she probably just saw you somewhere then.
She
right?
saw me. She said she had saw me at Tipsy a few times.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I remember her prior to that.
Well, you do a lot at Tipsy, no?
I used to, yeah.
Not so much anymore.
Not so much.
All right, let me get to a couple comments real quick. What's up, Greg? Shout out to my man GBP. Adrian Guzman, what's up, Brody? How you doing? Let me see. Shout out to Devin Q. That's right. Jay, been following for a long time, no questions, but mad props to your success. That comes from our man Derek. Modelo time, Jerry. You know it, baby. Los, yeah. What's up, Los? Let's see what else. Okay. George, what's up, George?
I got to shout out my homie Alex. My homie Alex Wright is watching right now.
Alex Macias? Alex Wright, yeah.
Alex Wright. Big Wright?
He's
Yeah.
buddies with my boy Greg.
Dude, Greg Proctor?
Yeah,
Oh,
GBT.
what the
You know
fuck?
that?
Yeah.
That's right. Greg's one of my best
Greg
friends.
freaking
man.
sent me a track like a few months back, and I was like, dude, this is fucking fire, dog. Like,
I told him.
he's sick.
Yeah, he's getting better, man.
But didn't he post like he was about to leave?
Yeah, but he's just talking shit. Greg, you ain't going nowhere.
Just leave, bro.
I hope you do, man. I hope you do.
Let the young bucks come up, bro.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell Greg for a while now. His stuff is good. He just wasn't putting in a lot of work. But I told him, like, bro, you gotta put in that work. Save some time for yourself and just put in that work, bro. You got some good stuff. And when I told him I had you on, he spoke very highly of you, man. Because I didn't really know too much about you. But when we were talking, I asked him because he's like one of the only DJ buddies I have, and he was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, he puts a lot of good shit out there, and he was like, yeah, I hit him up one time or something like that. But that was it. But he spoke highly about you. So, but
dope.
what were you saying about Alex?
Alex I've known for a long time, dude,
Okay.
and the dude does nothing but vodka. So
Well,
vodka and paint his nails.
I know. We were shooting Hornitos the other day.
What?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, you got outed, Alex. You got Alex.
Things change.
Yeah.
Things change.
I know. Ever since he moved and then moved back,
Things
he's
change.
a different guy. He
That's
had
good.
his nails pink that day too.
Oh yeah, that's about right. Pink and black, pink, black, and silver
Yeah.
where he goes. He's not going any further than that.
It's so weird because we went to high school together, but I don't remember him. Well, I remember him my senior year. I don't remember him any time before that. But maybe he wasn't painting his nails, so I didn't know. But I told him and Greg to come on the podcast. They said they were down, so that should be interesting.
That would be
Alex
interesting.
has some very interesting stories.
Oh, I can
Yes.
only imagine. I've only tipped the iceberg with Alex.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Just get him drunk, but protect your anus around him.
Yes, for sure.
No, I'm just kidding, Alex.
We got a question over here on Instagram. IG.
Who's it from?
It's from famous Losa _24.
Okay.
Jason, how much have you invested in your craft and branding?
Time and money. Talk about the time first.
Bro, so it's like 10 years of just constant. So in the beginning, it's like you're kind of just doing whatever you got. Like I just had CDs and like I don't even fucking know if I had an MP3 player or a laptop. So I had CDs and laptops and mixtapes and shit. So I just knew where my songs were that I liked.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just play these, and everybody liked the shit that I like. So I'm like, all right, then I got booked for like a backyard barbecue party or whatever for a homie. So I'm just playing this shit, and I had to like wire shit together to make it all work at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking Jimmy rigged as shit. And then I ended up moving to upstate New York because I was in the military for a while.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the Navy at first, and then when I joined, and I wasn't really DJing yet. I was like I was partying a lot, so I knew like the vibe I was supposed to have.
Yeah.
And then I would host parties, and then that was about it. And then when I moved up to upstate New York, I mean, it wasn't shit to do. And I was like, I'm gonna buy me like a little DJ controller, and I bought this little small controller thing, and kind of just learned how to do it, and then ended up DJing at like a country bar.
Okay.
But it was like more open format on the weekends or whatever.
Yeah.
So I could play like rock and I could play hip hop and
Kind of like
just-
Whiskey Dicks.
Yeah.
Like it's a country bar, but
can
they'll
play-
have like an hour or two where they throw on some hip hop and shit.
But so I didn't have like those blocks. It wasn't like a block hour. I would just
Okay.
randomly throw these songs in.
Okay.
You know? So it was just like all night you're just getting a whole bunch of shit. Then somebody tells me about DJ AM. And I'm like, who? I thought he was like a guy from the area. And he's like, nah, you need to go search this guy. I'm like, all right. I look up DJ AM and I'm fucking like, holy shit. But then I get like reminded that, oh, dude, I heard this guy on the radio in LA. He had played on Power 106 and it was like in the middle of the night. He's on and I'm like, who the fuck? I'm looking at the station like, yo, am I on K-Rock? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
But it was AM playing his mashups. Like he was playing like rock and hip hop all mixed into one like thing, and I'm like, all right, this guy's kind of dope. But I don't know who the fuck he is. I didn't listen to it long, but I was like, I don't know what the fuck Power 106 is doing. Back to the beat I go. But anyway, so this guy told me about DJ AM. I look him up. I'm blown away by the shit he's doing. And I was like, oh, this is the shit that I need. And then so I'm trying to like mimic those same kind of things, just
Okay.
doing it in my way, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just practicing and doing that. Then the guy comes up to me again and tells me about this dude named Girl Talk. Now, Girl Talk is like a production side of what DJ AM was doing as a DJ.
Oh,
Right?
I see what you're saying.
So
okay.
as DJ AM would, play like an acapella of a hip hop track to a instrumental of a rock track
Yeah.
and loop them or whatever. Girl Talk was producing the shit. So he would take the acapellas and have them layered so many different times with crazy drum edits and like drum and bass patterns, and they would trap out a little bit, and that shit was nuts.
Yeah.
Them tracks were fucking nuts. So if you ever are listening for some like crazy mashups, go listen to Girl Talk.
Girl Talk.
I recommend him very much. And then also go check out DJAMLives.com to listen to any DJ AM mix that he has out right now.
That
That,
dude's a
that
good-
just launched like 2 days ago.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a website?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just constantly working back, up in upstate New York doing those clubs,
How long were you in upstate?
like 4 years.
Oh, shit.
And then I met a home, and I'm still on this controller.
Yeah.
And then I went on deployment, and all the guys that I was on deployment with, they loved like my mixes or whatever, and they were shitty, but they loved it. So they would
Yeah.
listen. They would listen to them as they would go on patrol and shit like that. And I had my shit with me, so I would just keep making mixes, and they would listen to them. Then we got back. I had some money. I bought like some equipment, a bigger controller that was more turntable-esque. It was
Okay.
an NS7, and it was motorized. And so it was like the first motorized controller thing, right? To make it similar to turntables.
Yeah.
So I was like using that. Then my friend Remy, he saw me playing somewhere, and he was like, dude, I hear everything you're doing and trying to do. I'm just going to give you that little bit of what you miss to get it right.
Okay.
Now I went to his house. He taught me how to use turntables a little bit, and then like gave me a couple pointers, and then after that it was just take off. And then I
So your boy Remy kind of helped you get to that next level.
yeah,
Okay.
like big time. Like without that, I don't even know what I was doing before that. Like before I met Remy, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I just know after him, it was another beast after that.
Yeah.
And then I learned, and then I had to go to school to change my job. So I ended up in Baltimore.
Oh, shit.
So I was in Baltimore going to school like 3 months at a time, but I did it like 3 times.
Damn.
So when I was in Baltimore, I brought my shit down there, and all I did was go around town like looking for gigs.
Yeah.
Like, well, at first I was just kind of just going,
Okay.
like go
Just
out,
seeing, getting a feel
getting
for
a
the
scene
Okay.
and seeing what's going on, like hearing sounds, and like, all right, I think I can fit in here. And so then I was going out, yo, let me DJ here, blah, blah, blah. And so this guy, he was like, I'm down to put you on for rock versus hip hop. He was at this place called Angel Rock Bar. I'm like, all right. He goes, I'll do the rock side, you do the hip hop. Now, I'm going to stop the conversation real quick.
Okay.
Any fucking time I get asked to DJ like when I tell somebody I DJ, the first thing out of their mouth is, what do you play? Hip hop? That is the most racist shit you can ever fucking say. And if you ever see me in the street and you say that to me and you've seen this show, understand if I punch you in the fucking mouth, you deserved it. Okay, cool.
Fair enough. Okay, go ahead. We'll get back to
Okay.
Noted.
Yeah.
All right. So I do the hip hop shit versus the rock shit. People are blown away by it.
Yeah.
Just like they're like, whoa,
that sounds cool.
And no
just
one's.
hearing
They're like, yo, no one's ever. And plus, I brought a drummer with me.
Oh shit. Okay.
I found some random. I don't even know how I found this guy. I just found some drummer, and I did my hip hop shit. He played the drums, and they were like, "What the fuck? Are you out of your mind?" And this is, it was just tribute to AM because he was already doing that.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, and then so I won a lot of people over. I was getting booked for crazy gigs after that.
After that?
Yeah.
Did you have to bring the drummer along?
No.
No. Oh,
It was
okay.
crazy. It was just like they were just like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
That was just
it was
so,
something different.
right. And plus, I was playing West Coast music too.
Ah.
So
Okay.
nobody on the East Coast, they
don't
don't
play
play
that
West Coast
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're like, what the fuck? This is
Yeah.
crazy. So that was happening. I got booked a lot of places, and then I was also producing at the time. So I produced like a whole bunch of beats and I had a beat battle. So I went and entered the beat battle. And there's dudes that I was like, dude, I don't even know how I'm going to get through this. I went through like 5 rounds, and I just kept winning. But these beats were, I was like, fuck. But I can pick the beat on fly.
Okay.
So like if the guy goes before me, I
You already know.
I could pick a beat. I'm like, all right, I could beat this beat
Yeah.
with this beat.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But then there was like the last round. I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't even know how to beat this dude. Like it was such a fire ass beat. I can't even, dude. And I was just like, all right, just use the Michael Jackson sample. I didn't want to use it, but I was like, just use it because you're not going to lose with the Michael Jackson sample.
Yeah.
So I used it and fucking they were like, oh my God, holy shit. And I ended up losing. But that's because the guy's from there and
Yeah,
I
he's
get
from
it.
the area,
But
yeah.
after that, I was booked all types of shit.
Dude, that's
way
awesome.
more than after the rock thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, dude, like,
And
mad props.
Are
Like,
people giving you their number? Are people coming up to you getting their card? Are you getting
People were
Are they
coming up to
texting
me.
you through other people? Like, hey, I got your number from so
I
and
think
so.
MySpace was out still, so
Okay.
they, let me get your MySpace, and
Ah.
I don't think Facebook was ready yet. So it was like MySpace, and they were just hitting me up on MySpace and like, yo, I heard your shit at the beat battle. Send me some beats. I was giving beats out to people. They were recording on them. Also getting booked for those other gigs, and ended up DJing for Big Sean.
Really?
This is like when Finally Famous 3 came out.
Yeah.
Right after he got signed to Good Music. Like right after, like
Yeah.
a week after.
Holy shit, man.
So I DJ'd for him, and then
That's awesome.
I opened up. I had a DJ opening set for Wale, and that's
Whoa,
when
are you serious?
yeah, like after Attention Deficit had came out. Who else? I think that was it. And then hung out with like Far East Movement.
yeah.
And
yeah.
and that was really dope because they're from LA,
Mm-hmm.
and so just hanging out with them while that type of music was hot,
Yeah.
just to hang out with them, and they were like, "Oh, you're from LA? Like, what the fuck are you doing out here?" And they're like, that was dope.
That's
But
fucking
Baltimore
awesome.
taught me a lot of shit, man. Baltimore was probably one of the dopest cities I've ever been to.
Yeah. And this was before Wale was big, too, because I know he was coming up. and he was in that deep-
Chillin' was out.
Yeah.
What's it called? Pretty Girls wasn't out yet, but Chillin' was out.
My favorite Wale is the mixtape About Nothing. Nothing will ever top that. Well, as far as Wale, anyway. That mixtape About Nothing. Waldo, what's up, Justin Weldon, my man, Eli. But nothing will ever top that mixtape About Nothing. Even the mixtape, the other one that he did, the mixtape About Nothing, the second one, that one was dope too. But that first one, man, because I'm in love. I love Seinfeld, but the way he integrated with that was just like, to me, that was a new movement of hip hop. Like it was more chill, it was a vibe.
Right.
It was But
I'm not
that's so
a big
awesome.
Wale fan after that night.
Why was he a piece of shit to you
He's
or
a
what?
dick.
Yeah, I heard
So
he's a dick.
the thing about And I didn't realize like he actually is a dick, but I get it. But like what I didn't realize until that night is that DC and Baltimore, as close as they are, they really don't fuck with each other like at all. Like
there's a big that
it's
line.
Like and what I learned is that depending on where you go first, right? So I knew a whole bunch of people like from the class that I was in that would go to DC first. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to fucking Baltimore, bro. And then everybody that would go to Baltimore, like, we're not going to DC, bro. Like, what the fuck? So it depends on where you lay. Like after that, you don't go. Are
the music's different?
Yes.
The sound's different.
Yeah.
And the style of
Baltimore has Baltimore club music, which is like a darker house. It's just more clubby.
Yeah.
You know that song by what's his fucking name? It's called "I'm the Ish" or "I'm the Shit." I got the diamonds on my neck.
Who is that?
Patron in my cup. DJ Class. DJ Class.
Yeah, it is DJ Class.
DJ Class. Okay. That's Baltimore club music. Okay. That's the style of Baltimore club music. And then Go Go is DC, and Wale has a lot of go-go influences in his songs.
Okay.
So they're two totally different things.
That's crazy, man. And they're so, like you said, they're what, maybe 30 miles apart, if
not
that?
even,
right?
Not
yeah,
that far
it's so
apart.
close, but that's crazy. That's awesome, though, man.
And then I freaking got transferred over here to El Paso. And I've been here.
You know how you were saying you do that rock versus hip hop battle, DJ battle or whatever? Does anybody do anything like that here?
No.
Why not?
Scared.
I feel like, what's up, Devin? What's up, Angel, my man? What's up, dude? I feel like everybody is, or well, not everybody. I feel like El Paso, as progressive as the city has been, it seems like for a while now, and is even becoming more and more. I feel like it always is the last to hop on to what everybody else is doing.
The problem is that they're not. That's the weird shit. So El Paso is with what's going on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They've always been on it. Yeah. They just are scared to do it.
To don't do it, yeah.
They just don't do it.
You're absolutely
Your culture is very it's tight knit.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
And it's like you're like, man, I want to fucking do that, but man, you guys are afraid of failing.
Yep.
You guys are really afraid of failing. And you never want to fail. And I understand. That's totally understandable. But you're never going to know if you're going to make it if you don't fucking do it.
See, and that's why I don't agree with that logic of failure or afraid to fail. I understand it. I just don't agree with the logic itself. Like, for example, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but I always talk about how podcasts they're prevalent in everywhere else in the country except you don't see it too much in the Southwest, I noticed, but like podcasts are taking over a lot. Radio's dying and television is dying and podcasts are coming up. And that's just one of the things.
And this is just my opinion. Radio is dying because they're fucking scared.
Exactly.
They're scared just as much as the normal podcaster is scared. But the other thing is there's a lot of money inside.
Well, that's what it is.
The radio shit.
That's what it is.
But the only, like, why do you think, like, Hot 97 stays relevant in Power 105? Because they push that envelope to keep people listening. Like, it's not even just
advertising.
Yeah, it's like, yo, if you don't want to fuck with us, fine. You don't fuck with us. That's fine. We're gonna get somebody else. Someone else is gonna be on here. Someone else will be right here. You know I've been, and you have to push that envelope sometimes. You know what I mean?
I used to work for a radio station here in the city, and I would just sit there in my office or in the main dude's office.
Can you say what radio station?
Cool guy, huh?
Can you say what radio station?
Hit FM.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked there for 4 years. And
hi, Johnny. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, John. Javi, Pooh, Pooh's my man. Pooh. I always got Pooh's back.
Me and Pooh are supposed to do a Jersey versus Baltimore club set.
You can do that with Pooh.
I don't know when we're gonna do it, but I know we message each other. We hit each other up on
Pooh, we'll holla at you, man.
I want that. That's gonna be dope,
dude. That's because even stuff like that, like this versus that type of like that's so cool. Like, and I think the people will enjoy it. It's just like the promoters, the club owners, the radio stations, the television
stations. The other
thing
is like they don't know if they'll enjoy it, right? Yeah. So like that's my whole entire I feel like the blocking point of a lot of things that I want to do is that I really don't know if everybody's going to enjoy it because they're on. I see what everybody else says they're on. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you don't even know if you freaking like that. You're just going because somebody else told you to go.
Yeah.
But then when you get there, you're complaining half the fucking goddamn
This
time.
sucks.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not leaving because I'm getting free drinks. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, whatever. So half of the time, I'm trying to just push the envelope musically and trying to expand. The reason why I'm trying to do that is because I know so many other people with that genre of music that I know I could bring here to like expose El Paso to another level of what that's not touched from somebody else. You know what I mean? Like this Khalid is exposing El Paso to another level. Right? People are looking out, well, what's El Paso? Like what is that 915 he speaks of?
Yeah,
So amazing. It's beautiful. And then you got, you know, Beto O'Rourke, he's giving like a whole nother light to us. We just got to act right because we're not taking this right at all.
No,
but
not at all.
If we get it right, you know, we'll be fine. But I know a lot of DJs, like I know a lot of DJs that have come to the city that talk very highly about El Paso. I know a lot of DJs that come to the city that learn something from this city that they've never experienced anywhere else in the world. Like, yes, we're a drinking city.
Yeah.
What people don't understand is that El Paso's drinks, the cucumber shot, the paleta, only here, bro. Only fucking here.
Have you ever tried to order a paleta?
I tried to do a paleta in Denver. Like, what the fuck is that? All right, man, whatever. Then I was like, yo, let me wipe this up. Let me get a cucumber. What? Holy shit, balls.
That's a bar. We don't got cucumbers.
They didn't even, like, it's like, they didn't know what that was.
I know, dude. Or a bandera.
They didn't have, like, no, like, tahini nowhere. Like, it's not a thing. El Paso is the only place with shit like that.
Yeah, we're our own little state within each other. I mean, we are Texas, but we're like the stepchild of Texas, and we got a weird stepbrother in New Mexico right up the way. So we kind of created our own little thing. But like I said, I think the younger people and people like you and I, we see that there is a market for these cool things to come up. There's a lot of cool things that are coming up. It's just those that are in charge will not allow it, and it sucks because it's just like you guys are not.
But the other thing is not that they don't allow it. The part is like they don't trust the people because the people don't trust them. So that's the problem. It's a constant conflict of going like this. Like we don't fuck with you, and we don't like. The owners, we don't fuck with these people. These people are like, we don't fuck with y'all. So it's constantly clashing, but they still kind of mingle together. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like the weirdest shit. They still kind of get with each other, but they're not fucking with each other.
Everybody wants
so it don't never work.
They want to party together. They don't want to work together.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I see that a lot.
So it's kind of tough. I kind of just like I criticize a lot because I feel that we can easily do better if we just get our heads out of our asses and kind of just really take that risk. You know what I mean? I took plenty of risk with my boy Spider Tech coming out here. Like, we've had him out here 3 times. I've been the only one to, like, say, yo, bring this guy.
Yeah.
And we've taken risks, and each time he kills it and gets people in that door. Even if they don't know who he is. It's just he's banging it out so hard. People are like, yo, what is going on in there? Like, he's sick.
You don't... If you are good, you will get followers, you get an audience, you'll get a crowd.
It's not
it might not happen immediately.
No,
but it's not
even. It's not even about the name either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I've been out here for a while, you know, and people, you know, I don't really give a shit. Like who's Jason Craig? Ooh, don't care. But the point is, you know, you've heard me before. That I've had a lot. They don't know my name, but they've heard me before.
Or they know your name, but they don't know what you look like or whatever.
Something like that. Because they'll go in there and they'll be like, whoa, this music's like crazy. Like, what's going on? Like, it's sick. Like, what's going on? Yeah. And then they'll look and like, that fucking guy. Yeah. Because they know, they're like, that guy again. Like, if it's him, he gets down.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
That's awesome, man. And that was part of what I'm doing here. This isn't for me. This isn't about fame. I like to talk, so this is what I do. And then I was looking around. That was the problem when I was at the radio station. I was looking around at all because I went to school for I went to school. I went back to school at 26, but I went to go play college basketball. And I know, well, you're 26, you're playing against 18-year-olds. No, these motherfuckers still were fucking balling. But I got to play and everything. Came back, I noticed everybody in El Paso, a lot of the people that I was playing basketball with or that I knew from before, they were all doing something, but nobody was putting them on. Nobody was getting. So then when I worked the radio show, I'm like, yo, there's this artist that's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard about her or him or whatever, but you should just get him on and talk to him. Like, they're like, well, nah, this person doesn't know. I'm like, I know they don't have a following now, but like, this is a local person.
That's one thing that I don't understand. Why is that? Why don't they interview people on the radio, even if they're not relevant? If they got some sort of a buzz, that buzz is gonna push harder.
Yep.
Because those kids are gonna, yo, the homie's on the radio.
Yeah,
What?
That's exactly what I would tell my guy. And to be fair, the studio director who my main boss was, he had a boss also. So he appreciated a lot of my ideas, but he still was like, yo, I can't because of this. So I was like, okay, I get that. But I told him about Crystal Poppin. This was back in 2015. She wasn't like, she had that billboard. Remember when she had a billboard? So she had a billboard. I was like, look, let's get her on. Let's just talk to her, play one of her songs. There's just one of her songs. All you got to do is play it one, maybe every 3 hours. But I was like, what's going to happen is you're going to have an effect because she's from El Paso. She's going to have her family be like, yo, she's going to be like, hey, mom, dad, uncle, auntie, cousins, I'm going to be on 104.3 at this hour, this time. Check it out. Not only am they going to interview, they're going to play my song. So you're just going to get listeners like that. I was like, and they would tell me, well, she's not even big. I was like, I know, but she's local. Stop trying to get everybody famous to get in here.
Because first off, you don't get people famous.
Yeah.
There's so many DJs that come in the city, they don't get nobody on the radio.
Nothing.
It's retarded. So there's no point in even talking about, yo, the person's not famous because you don't give a shit about that anyway.
Yeah.
But if you get somebody that's local, you know what I mean? By the time they blow, look at it right now, bro. Think about even trying. Try to get Khalid to get on the radio.
Jason,
it ain't freaking happening.
Jason,
because y'all didn't give him no love.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying it to brag. I promise you, dog. I promise to God on this. I told my bosses. I said, hey, let's get. And this was when Location first came out. It was when it very first came out. I heard it, and then somebody was like, my man DJ Javi. He was like, yeah, this dude's from El Paso, whatever. He went to America. So I was like, this is fucking dope. I was like, not just because he's from El Paso. This song reminds me of like the old school R&B, which 90s R&B, 2000s R&B, that's my shit. I love that shit. And that's what it reminded me of, and I hadn't heard anything like that since then. So I was like, hey, this might actually, let's get him on. Let's just talk to the guy. He's local. Like, he's a young cat. He's local. Let's get him on. And obviously, I had no idea what was going to happen to this guy. I had no idea. I just enjoyed that fucking song with the beat, like the beat, and then he had a cool little fucking high fro, reminded me of Kid and Play, or well, Kid anyway. I thought that was cool, so I was like, it's local, and then all this other stuff. Let's just get him on. Let's just talk to him. Nah, he's not even really doing anything yet. Turns out he fucking blows up.
And then you miss the ball. All you got to do is just. Dude, 10 minutes out of the day.
We could have got him on for free, and
for
now,
nothing.
Yeah, and now it's like
he's not
100,000 an interview or something.
It's not even. He's not gonna do it. He's not going on radio. He's not going on radio.
I don't blame him. I do not blame him.
And I understand it, but it's like, bro, you could have easily done this with no problem.
We could have been like, hey, we were the first ones to have Khalid.
But I understand the other side.
I do too.
From
it's a business.
We got bosses, blah blah blah. But why aren't the bosses? That's just questions like, why can't we? What is the real hesitation? And just tell us straight up what it is, and then, all right, cool. Then we need to do something to fix us so that we can get the opportunity to meet your standard to be on the radio. But if you're not giving us anything to fix, ain't nothing going to change. You know what I mean? You got to give us the option to let us know, like, hey, you know what? We don't like your imagery. That's fine, bro. I'll change my image if that's what I got to do. If that's something that I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I want to get on the radio and that's what I have to do, fuck it, I'm going to change.
Have to do, yeah.
I'll change it just so I can get where I want to go. But if you're not giving me any tool to help me get to this point, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. They're saying no, but not giving an explanation.
Yes,
why.
I need the why. Don't tell me no. Tell me why.
Yeah, because then I can.
And then well, you know, I got to talk to the boss. That's not an answer.
All right.
All right, talk to your boss. Shit. What's the answer your boss said?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to talk to your boss. This is another gem. I'm going to pull it out there. Don't let nobody tell you no. No is not even an answer anymore. Like, there's always a way.
Yep.
There's always a way. Because if somebody says no, it's probably because they don't have the answer.
Yep.
So, hey, let me talk to somebody that's higher than you. If that person don't have it, you know what? You can't help me. I do that with freaking phone calls, like my phone service. Like, bro, like why am I paying this much? Well, sir, you did this, this, and this, and this, and this. Well, I don't want to pay this much. Who can I talk to lower this? Oh, sir, but you're gonna have to pay. You know what? You didn't even answer my question.
Yeah.
Next person.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just keep going and
Exactly.
keep going until I get what I want. There is not a no.
Yep.
You can. There is always a way around it. If someone tells you to hold up, there might be a difference. That's the difference. You know what I mean? There might be something going on where they're trying to shift something to make it happen. But if they're just telling you no, that's not an answer.
Yeah. That's an easy
Without
cop-out.
reasoning.
Yeah, that's the easiest cop out. That's what I didn't like is and I told them. Well, I tried to get on air a couple times and I snuck on air a couple times like straight up when they were out of town. Sorry guys, y'all can't fire me anymore. But when they were out of town, when everybody went out of town for vacation, December of 2016.
Oh, that was
Everybody went out of
you.
town. Yeah, and I posted it and I put it on Snapchat.
Somebody was
but
on
I
the
made
radio.
sure-
I'm like, who the fuck
Yeah.
is this guy?
And I make sure to block. I blocked.
I heard you like twice.
I blocked Daria, I blocked Javi, I blocked Johnny, I blocked Pooh. I blocked them all out of my Snapchat, my Facebook, my Instagram, because I posted shit, but I didn't want them to see because I knew if any. I didn't think anyone would tell. The only one that could tell me anything was Dario, but if he saw me, they would fire me. So I was just like, I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna do my thing, and if I get caught, I get caught. But to me, it was just like, you have to take that jump. You have to take that leap, because if not, then all you're going to do is complain like, oh, if they would have given me a shot, if they would have given... Well, I have to create my own shot then.
Yes.
You know, if they're not going to give me one, but there's an opportunity to take one, I'm going to fucking take it. And you know what? It was unfortunate that nobody else was there, but I didn't need them to hear me. I needed the audience to hear me.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy.
I got it, run.
All right.
Just real quick.
How do I do that?
You just come up with
I see.
that green button. Just click it one time.
Okay, and then that's
And
when it'll
it turns
stop?
from green to gray.
Okay.
And then over here, I'm gonna redo IG. It's just
And
not
that's when
enough.
it'll stop?
Yeah, make sure you stop, because if you don't stop, it'll
Yeah.
running for like
Can I ask you to do me a favor before you leave?
yeah.
Can you bring us 2 more beers in the fridge?
Simone.
My man, Devin the dude.
Where are you
Shout out to
going?
Devin the dude.
Basketball, brother.
You gotta go.
Basketball game, man.
You gonna go play some ball?
Yeah.
So,
My man,
it's
hoops
playoffs
over
today,
here.
so I
It's
got-
hoops.
I got-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't blame
playoffs,
you, bro.
huh?
I don't blame you.
We're still
We're
yeah,
hoopers.
just click it
Yeah,
one time.
I got
Don't
you.
do it twice, because if you hit it twice, it might go
Oh,
back.
regard-
again.
okay,
So
yeah, I
just
got you.
click it
When
one
it's
time,
gray,
it'll
I
go
stop?
And then here, top right corner, end it.
Okay,
That's
got you.
Cool.
Jason, I'm saying, later now.
Later, man. Nice meeting you.
Yes, sir.
Devin the
Keep
dude
in
got
touch.
to roll
Yes,
out. He got a playoff game. I wanted to ask
About to
you
go get
something.
dunked on.
Yeah. Dude, fucking UTEP, bro. You know what I think we need to do? I think UTEP football and basketball needs to do? And this may sound silly. They need to cheat. They need to start paying players.
Well, the UTEP can't just say that. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
No, I know
mean,
you
that
can't
comes-
say it,
That
but
comes. That
just
comes.
fucking do it.
Nah, you can't just do that. Like
Bro,
you just can't.
Kentucky, all of them do it.
Yeah, but no, I don't. I look. I get it, and I'm with it, but I know there's some type of, backlash from. It's.
Oh yeah, there's backlash, but
I don't know.
it's better than having a 1-win season or a 2-win season. I don't know. Or go to Mexico. There's a lot of good players in Mexico, man. A lot of good players.
I tell you what, dog. If we get like overseas players, they should get paid. It's like imported beer.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's more expensive.
Well, they get paid overseas playing like at 14, 15, 16.
So
Don't get
you
paid
know
over
what I mean?
here. I have a quick question because we were talking about how you worked with Wale a little bit, or how you spun for him, opened up for him and stuff like that.
Huh.
Here in El Paso, you opened up for one of my favorite rappers, 50 Cent.
I thought you were gonna say Riff Raff.
Let's be serious.
I like Riff Raff.
Do you?
You better not sleep on Riff Raff, bro.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna hate because I haven't heard.
Suck
too
a dick
much.
with a motherfucking condom. Suck a dick with the motherfucking condom.
That's just not my thing. I'm not gonna hate. That's just not my thing. But what the fuck happened? Where the fuck did Fit? How come this motherfucker didn't show up?
Look, man, that's between Dickie and 50,
God
50
damn
bro.
it, 50.
I don't really know, dog. I just remember that night was fucking wow.
You opened, right?
Wow, it was me and Rick.
Okay.
And shout out to Rick Groove.
Oh, Rick.
Everybody
shout out
feel
to
good.
Rick Groove. He
Shout
just
out all
followed
them.
the podcast. What's up, Rick?
Shout out all of them, man. What's crazy, we were just spinning, dude, and the place was just getting packed. Yo, the way they set that up was just so. That whole stage setup was like unbelievable. We're like, how the fuck are we gonna do this? And they did it, and they said it. It was fucking nuts in there. It looked so. It looked like a whole nother place.
Yeah.
Freaking the stage, had white couches on the stage, the VIP shit, like unbelievable. It was nuts. We're spinning, people are in there, it's jam packed. Me and Rick are just going back and forth, keeping the crowd entertained. You know, I'm on the mic, I'm hyping, like, y'all ready for 50 Cent? They're cheering, blah, blah, blah. And then the night goes on and gets closer.
Are they telling you something in your ear like,
nah.
Jason, hype up the crowd,
No,
man.
no, it's just
time.
it's just the vibe. Like, yo, I'm gonna keep the vibe going, and we're gonna keep rolling. And then, then people were just. This is before we got the word.
Yeah.
People were just like, yo, he's not coming, and we're like, you know, people.
So there was already a crowd.
People were like, where is he? Throwing limes, like, motherfucker, I don't fucking know, like, bro. And then they like fire marshals. I think fire marshals shut it. So everybody they had to stop. Everybody had to get out and then to recount. Come back in.
I think that was done on purpose,
Bro. We're like, fuck, dude. And then as that was happening, yo, me and Rick got cursed the fuck.
They were blaming
out.
you guys.
Yeah, they're like, where's 50, motherfucker? What the? Like, I'm supposed to know. Like, I don't know. Let me call Curtis. He's in my speed dial.
Yeah, right? Call that man.
Yo, Mr. Jackson. Like, yo, you in a Lear? Where you at, bro?
Right?
Where you at?
But I bought vitamin water for $2 and he's only buying it for 50 cents. What the fuck?
And they were trying to debut that fucking whatever, some vodka that he was pushing out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, dude. And he didn't show up. So
wow. That's pretty fucked up. But whoever fucked that up, whether it was him
I don't think it was anything on our side. You know what I'm saying? He's 50 Cent, dog.
Yeah.
He got his money and was like, yo, fuck y'all.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But it was nuts. That night was crazy.
He has a history of being kind of a shitty person when it comes to business deals.
That night was nuts.
Did you guys have fun?
Oh, we had a blast. Riff Raff hung out with us.
That's cool. Is he cool?
Riff Raff was dope.
He's cool?
He was super chill. He's just like, yo, just give me tequila and
okay.
I'm going to mind my business over here.
Because he seems kind of like, he seems, I'm not talking shit about stoner, but he seems so much of a stoner to where sometimes he might not even be in the moment.
I don't think he does drugs like that. I think he just drinks. Huh. I've never seen him do drugs, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he just drinks.
Okay. Well, shit. Shout out to Riff Raff then for being cool.
He was a dope person. Working with Dickie, I met a lot of dope ass people.
Is Dickie a cool person to work for?
Dickie's fucking
to
work for. I don't. That's
okay.
That's how
he's a boss. You guys.
It's how you want it. It's how you want to do it. Well, no. I've always thought Dickie was a cool person.
Mm-hmm.
Dickie's a cool ass dude. When he wants, you know what I'm saying, when he gets mad,
don't fuck with him. Yeah.
It's not a good day.
Yeah.
I never had that issue. I never had to see it. I've seen him mad, but he's never like.
It's
never towards me.
Yeah.
I've been suspended because I did something and he heard about it and I got suspended. Okay. But it's never been like, yo, fucking Jason.
Yeah.
Like I've seen him glass to wall, like mad. I've seen him flip out.
Yeah.
But he's smart guy. You know, he's doing what he's doing. But those tipsy days were.
Yeah.
Bro, just like meeting like a lot of idols and people I look up to, you know, Just Blaze.
That's awesome.
And JCO, DJ Paul when he broke the table. That shit was nuts.
What did he do to break the table?
He was standing on the table telling the girl to pull her titty out, and he was like flagging her down with a towel. And she didn't want to do it, and so she got down, and he was like, show me the titty. And he was stomping, and he started getting louder and louder, and he was stomping, and he stomped through the table. And he almost like fell. He almost fell through. That shit was crazy.
He was having a table, chairs, and ladder match with himself?
It was crazy. I was like, oh my god, DJ Paul's gonna die.
God damn it.
Lucky Lou, Danger Zone, Conflict.
Oh, I like Conflict.
DJ Conflict's so sick.
Yeah.
Who else? There's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes. It was really cool for a while where they were bringing like the Red Bull 3-star guys. That was really cool. Because we got, you know, freaking A-Rap music That shit was crazy.
We getting A-Rap money.
That was just they had Nina Sky.
Oh yeah.
When they came, that was.
right.
By the way, Nina Sky has my needles. They're probably broken now, but they took my
She
needles.
took him?
Yeah.
The fuck?
She won't admit it. She said that she didn't, but I know she did.
Nina.
Kittens. Kittens was cool. She's part of Fool's Gold
Okay.
Records with A-Track. Surprisingly, the porn star Carter Cruz, she was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, she was surprisingly good. And Kevin Federline.
What was that guy like?
He was dope, dog. He was actually a really cool ass dude.
Really?
Like very mellow.
Really?
Nothing crazy about him. Just I'm gonna drop all these hip hop bangers. We're like, "Hey, white
How's his
boy."
music?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah?
Hip hop bangers, dog. He was
Really?
dropping fire.
Federline?
Yes, he was dropping fire.
Okay. I mean, I can't.
That's just like from the experience of being there and
Yeah.
just listening to it, right?
Yeah.
However, I'm not saying this is about him. I'm just saying a lot of these acts that have the stature of a Kevin Federline or Carter Cruz or somebody that has a name in the industry that's really big, like, yo, this person is like.
Well, those people had names.
You wouldn't think they're a DJ, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of those type of names that actually don't DJ. They have. I've seen a fucking video the other day where the DJ was underneath the DJ booth. I think he was playing for Paris, like playing on a controller as she's up there pretending to do what she does. But I've also heard that there's guys that do premix, and they like get paid to premix. There's people in the industry paid to premix.
Does that upset you as an artist?
As a
DJ?
As a DJ,
I still consider that an artist.
I'm not mad at the DJ getting the money making the premix.
You're mad at the person.
I'm mad at the person who's getting stupid paid to fake that you're a DJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Just, yo, be who you are, bro. I'm not a DJ. I come out here because I know my name's going to put bodies in this door. And I'm just going to hang out with you guys. Can I just hang out? Be on the fucking... Can I hang out with you guys tonight? And they're going to cheer, and you're going to get your money.
And people would still
and
go
they're going to pop
pay
their bottles, and they're still going to go.
If I was a DJ, I would be livid that Paris Hilton has a residency in Vegas.
I don't think she still does.
I'd be livid that she ever had one.
Yeah.
And even, well, I guess, I don't want to hate on the guy, but like DJ Pauly D, I don't know how good of a DJ he is. I'm sure he just, his stature exploded because
I give him way more respect than most people would. I heard his DJ sets aren't that good.
I've heard the same.
However, I give him more respect because he's on turntables.
Oh, okay. So he's doing it.
If he's fucking up, he's on turntables, dude. You can fuck up all day if you want.
Okay.
Like, you're on turntables.
Yeah.
Like, that's a different...
So that's harder, obviously.
It's a hard... I mean, it's almost the same, but it's just like... I feel that is a hats off, a paying tribute to the game. Like,
yeah.
Yo, bro, like, maybe he knows, like, yo, I might not be the dopest, but I will not do a set without turntables because I understand this art.
Yeah.
I fuck with it so heavy that I will not do it without turntables.
Okay. So he has respect for the game.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not the best player, but he understands the game.
Yes.
Fair enough.
LeBron.
I can appreciate that.
LeBron.
What? Come on, bro. You don't like LeBron? Okay, no, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase it before you answer. You don't think LeBron's the best player? Or you don't think he's the GOAT?
He's not the GOAT.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Top 5?
GOAT?
Yeah.
Like,
in
of
GOAT
all time?
discussion.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Top 5?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Top 10?
No.
Top 5?
Wait. Give me 4 other dudes.
Top 5.
Yeah, you say...
We're talking about top 5.
Yes, you say MJ, okay, that's you got me all day on that. If you say, even if you say okay, well no, give me because we probably have different perspectives anyway, but give me yours.
MJ, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Magic Johnson. That's already 4 off the bat. Now I'm just gonna go with are you out of your mind, Karl Malone? All right, Dream Team. Just put Dream Team, dude. The Dream Team. The Dream Team.
LeBron was part of the Redeem Team.
No.
Look, okay.
The Dream Team was disgusting.
Fine, I'm not gonna.
At the time, holy shit.
I'll say that Karl Malone probably wouldn't have been as great without John Stockton.
Jordan wouldn't be as good without Scottie Pippen.
Fair enough.
Kobe wouldn't have been good without Shaq, or
Fair
vice
enough,
versa.
Fair enough. So, okay, I'm not even going to argue that. I'll just say my top 5 is probably going to be LeBron, or, well, MJ, LeBron, Shaq. I don't think Shaq gets enough credit for Shaq was the most dominant, not the greatest, but
Yes.
the most dominant to ever play the game. Nobody could stop him. Nobody. He was the most dominant. Not the greatest, dominant. So you got Jordan, LeBron, Shaq, and then I'd probably go Kobe and then Magic. The reason I'm a Celtics fan. The reason I don't say Larry Bird, as skilled as he was in everything and everything as great as he was, is great because him and Magic changed the game. As a matter of fact, they levitated the game into something else. But if we're talking skill set, to me, LeBron, like the only thing LeBron or the Larry Bird had better than LeBron is shooting. Now he was way better shooter, but LeBron is a better defender, better passer, better scorer. No, I'm sorry. Larry Bird is a better scorer, but LeBron better passer, better defender. How about Rodman?
Dennis?
Yeah,
He's one of my favorites.
he's one of the greatest rebounder of all time.
Defensive player of the year for
Dude.
like 5 times.
Do you remember seeing that? Did you see that interview where he like that 30 for 30 where they did of the Bad Boy Pistons, and then they showed that Rodman where he won Defensive Player of the Year and he's like crying in his MVP or his Defensive Player of the Year speech. He's like, I wanted. So Rodman had this fucked up like upbringing where like his mom used to whoop him and his sister's ass all the time, like where she would just like it was abuse. It wasn't there's the line between punishment and abuse.
Right.
I think he was abused. I think it was very clear that he was abused, and he says that his mom's boyfriend would whoop her ass, and then she would turn around and whoop their ass. So if you look at those old Rodman highlights when he's getting elbowed and he's getting punched in the face and he's getting like locked in and thrown to the floor, he's loving it. He's not even tripping. He's just like, this is everyday shit. I'm not tripping. Like that's crazy, right?
That's
like
nuts.
he was getting elbows by Karl Malone, dude, and that's fucking.
And Karl Malone's he was a big guy.
How weird did it look? Because he was just so fucking swollen, and he had this little head. You know, he had like a couple illegitimate kids, right?
Malone?
Yeah.
Really?
One of them was actually in the NFL. One of them was in the NFL. One was the like 3rd pick of the WNBA draft. The one that went to the NFL, he never acknowledged that it was his son. But they ended up doing like a blood test, and that was his son. It's
Wow,
crazy,
I did
bro.
not know that.
Yeah, bro. Karl Malone was a little fuckboy, apparently.
Here?
But what athlete isn't, right?
Facts.
How shitty is it when you're DJing a set, right? And you got your mix, you got the songs coming up that you're gonna play, and then some fine ass drunk girl comes up. Jason! Oh my god, can you play Cardi B for me? Me and my girls were just feeling it right now so much, Jason. Can you play it?
Get
Is
out
that
of my
shit-
booth.
Okay. That's what I was wondering too, because like, dude, I can only imagine. And I saw your shirt, DJs versus requests. I like that. But you don't.
The thing
Under
about
no
it,
circumstances,
no,
or
it's
how
not-
does it go?
No.
How does it
So what usually happens is someone will usually I've developed this thing of like, if you're gonna come up to me, hey, can I request a song? Like my response is, it better be good.
Okay.
Don't come. This is another gem. This is one of those DJ gems. If you're going to request one of the top 40 songs of today,
Okay.
go fucking jump off a cliff and request that song.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's the last song you hear before you die.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck would I not play that, you fucking idiot? Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
It's gonna come on. Just fucking wait.
Wait, like, be patient, bitch. You got here at midnight. The other thing is, I probably played it. I play a lot of dope shit early.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just so I can say that I played it,
Uh-huh.
so I don't have to play it again.
So you don't. So you prefer at the end of your set, you prefer playing the music that you think that you enjoy,
No.
or that you feel will get the people moving.
No.
Okay.
Not even that.
Talk to me.
So it's all about the science, right? So, and luckily this is now part of the science. If I know that I have a crowd early and I don't want them to leave, and I start playing slower shit, they're going to fucking leave.
Yep.
But if I play some like Cardi B throw in Montel Jordan, then throw in like a Blink-182, and then throw in a Migos song, and then go to Gwen Stefani, and then go to Drake, and then go to Mike Jones, and then go to Snoop, and then back up to Cardi B again, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I do that early, they're not going no fucking
Yeah,
where.
no. They're
It's
like, yo,
bro,
this guy's playing the hits.
This
Why you wanna
motherfucker,
leave?
like, I just had Migos, Drake, and Cardi B within like 40 minutes. Like, I'm not going nowhere now.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
okay.
here. So I'll play dope shit early with like a mixture of some other things just to keep their brains going where they think they want to leave because they heard the one song, like, yeah, I want to go. And then boom, you get hit with
Boom.
the hot, like, okay, maybe not. And you have to constantly be doing this. And that's like everything that we do as DJs, I feel is like a gift and a curse. So we're always playing, I'm always playing with your mind the entire time. Like, if I want you to fucking go get a drink, I'm going to play some shit to bore you out so you can go get a drink.
Yeah, get off the dance floor.
But then
and get a drink.
that's the curse too, because if they're going to get a drink, they could also be going to clear their tab to
Yeah.
leave. Now, there's I'm looking at the door. Let's say I see them going to the
Jason,
door.
I'm so sorry, man.
Sorry.
I'm just so sorry. I really got to pee, brother.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I got
How's-
to break the seal. Sorry.
How does this work?
Talk to the people.
Finish your story.
Is this a first?
No, I've done this before.
Oh,
Talk to him, say whatever you want, bro.
I'm gonna look at some of the comments, I guess. Let's see what's going on here.
Read comments, yeah.
Is Alex Wright? I don't know if he's still here. What's going on over here on your comments? Alex. Yep. That's that. I'm gonna go to the other side of the. Can I see him from here? I don't know if I can. No, those are the same ones from over here. I don't know. Breaking news. The world's over for y'all because you're not taking care of it. You don't really care. I just want to say hi to, first and foremost, Mom. If you're watching, hi, Mom. My lady Amanda, hello. Rob, I'll be home as soon as this is over. What's up, Wes? What's up, Joey? Burhane, what? That's crazy. He broke something in the bathroom. You alright? You got it?
Yeah, sorry, bro. Sorry.
Cool. All right.
You know who's going to be really pissed? I broke something in Devin's bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See?
Sorry, Devin. All right. Now back to it. So, so you were saying...
Oh, what was I saying?
You were saying that, well, like you said, when you're playing the bangers or whatever, and then you try to throw in some
Oh,
slow
okay.
jams to get them
So
to
I
the
see.
bar,
I
but
see
it might
people.
be-
So I see people leave. Then I have to play like a hit to get them to think about. Oh man, do I want to leave right now? Because this is I like this jam. So I have to like. It's constant. DJing is like a study of people each night, because you don't know what they're on. You don't know what type of people are in there. You don't know.
crowd.
You don't fucking
Yeah.
know, dude. And so you have to constantly just adjust every 30 minutes to just keep those people kind of rotating. You know, the bars at the bar, you want to get them on the dance floor, but you want the dance floor to clear out so those people who might be kind of hesitant to go out to those dancers because they might be a little extreme, to like, all right, that floor is now empty, I can go dance, and then those people can go get drinks.
Yeah.
And then it's a constant rotation. Then eventually you want to get them all to just mingle together, and then that way, this is now the bar science of it, right? So the DJ is also the conductor of everything that's happening. Is you got everybody on the dance floor. What should be happening if everybody's on the dance floor? I want to see what you say.
People should be dancing.
Yeah, but what else should be happening in the bar?
Oh, the bar should kind of be empty, no?
Right. So what should be happening?
They should. If I'm a bartender and I see everybody dancing and my bar is clear, then I'm starting to kind of clean up a little.
Boom. Clean the fuck up. Make it a brand new bar again.
Yeah.
You clean that bar up. Boom, boom, boom. It's a brand new bar. When they're oh, I need a drink. They go back. Wow. Like,
There's no
their mind is fucking, when it's clean like that, it's like an open bar. It's like, holy shit. I see every fucking thing. Oh my God. I didn't even know that was there because when they got there, it was messy.
Yeah.
But when it's open, it's like, holy fuck, I didn't even know you had, I want that now. You know?
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's a top shelf? I want that shit now. You know what I mean? The bar's clean.
Yeah, you're right.
Then you get a rush. Now you're going to fucking, you got to get into your cook. Like, you really got to start working and blah, blah, blah. Then that's where I should be like, all right, they got thirsty. Let me calm them down a little bit. Give them time to freaking get their drinks.
Yeah.
And
Get
then
hydrated.
bring them back. You know, it's constant. That should be all night. That's how it should work. I don't feel like the majority of places do that because I've heard places like, yo, don't clear the dance floor. Like, okay, how the fuck the bartender's going to get money? How you going to get money, dummy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if your bartenders aren't coming out to the dance floor. If you don't have a cocktail, they come out to the dance floor, give them shots or something like that so that they can have a reason to be on the dance. I don't have to fucking go back over to the bar.
Exactly.
I got somebody come to me. Oh, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? That type of experience I feel is a better one than just standing at the bar. One thing I've noticed about El Paso, a lot of people just stand around any fucking way.
Yeah, they do. There used to be some places that I don't know if it's just the kids nowadays they're too shy or too embarrassed or they're too cool. I just remember when me and my buddies would go out. I hang out with clowns. We're clowns. All of us are just dorks. We're not cool at all. we're not cool by any means. But there was one of the things that I remember that I used to love going out with my boys is we'd go to just a random place or whatever, and there would be a DJ, and we'd start drinking, and nobody would be dancing. I would notice, so I'd just be like, "Hey, let's just go fucking dance. It'd be stupid." We don't get me wrong, I wasn't doing this sober. I had to get a little fucked up, but then like me, when I get fucked up, I start feeling myself, especially when music comes on. I start feeling myself. It was weird because it'd be me and two of my friends. Gus and Mike, and we would just be there just fucking dancing like idiots, like, to hip hop, and then little by little, then two girls would come, and they wouldn't dance with us, but they'd just be dancing with each other right next to us, and then we're dancing, and then all of a sudden a guy and a girl come, they dance, and then next thing we know, the fucking dance floor is full, and I was just like,
how
dude,
it happens.
We started a fucking dance party. That's
how
awesome.
it is. Someone has to get
initiated.
You have to just do it, and that's one thing. Like why I like DJing at Rubik's. Why I was there in the first place. Shout out Johnny Cage, because in the very first time I was ever there, because I had applied to Rubik's when they first opened, and I got a no, and then I was like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna keep doing my thing, and then they went through so many DJs after that. Then they hit Johnny Cage, and I was like, all right, well, of course you're going to go to Johnny Cage when you fucking fucked up 100 damn times. And then Johnny Cage was opening Rooftop at the time.
Yeah.
And so he was on his way out, and he couldn't think of anybody else. And I got in there.
Nice.
And then we took off, and it was cracking. So it was a lot of fun. And I always enjoyed it because they were always dancing. And, dorks could be dorks, and, the screwballs could be screwballs. Yeah. And shit like that. So you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could be as free as you want to be, and no one's going to judge you because you're there for that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, and then we had like a falling out. So I was not with them for a while. And then I ended up, saying like, all right, I can't do what I really want to do anywhere else. Like, they're just not. They don't get it. The people don't get it. It's just not a thing. So I'm back over there now, and I love it. And it's just like I can do whatever I want as far as DJing is concerned, and I can bring like my team that I have with me, and we can do our thing.
Every time I go to Rubik's too, I love the music they play. Whoever it is that's playing it. Maybe you've been there and I didn't even know it was you or whatever. But every time I go to Rubik's, I like it because it's obviously the games. I get to play Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, shit like that. But then NBA Jam. But then it's like they're playing, and it's my thing is I like hip hop, but I like good music in general. So if you're playing something that's making me move my shoulders, move my legs while I'm waiting for the game or whatever, I could be there with my girl and just kind of like, hey, well,
right?
It's I don't have to. I don't like just being still. I don't like being still. So
Yeah.
when there's good music, if I'm moving, I love it. That's for me. I love it.
And that's what we, that's what we try to encourage, is that we try to, make sure that you that's why there's arcades there, so you can forget about whoever the hell
around,
you're
yeah.
around you, dude. You're just there to be there, and if the music grabs you, it grabs you. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I get it, but like, the whole point is like, don't be afraid to just be yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Too
I
many
might
people
judge you
are.
for playing certain games, but like, F it, dude. That's the game you like.
Shout out to my dad. He's watching. Manny, Steve, what's up, cuz? Hey, do you know an Eddie Vasquez?
Eddie Vasquez. He was a rapper.
It says
Local.
Jason Craig owes me money.
Probably.
You ain't getting that shit. Sorry about it. All right, let's touch on one last subject. We're about an hour and a half in, because I know this subject means it's very deep for you and it means a lot to you. So
You sure? We'll see.
based on the research I've done, let me put my Jason Craig sticker back up first. Based on the research I've done about you, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But let's see. Let's talk WWE.
Okay.
Was that right?
That's good.
Well, yeah, okay.
Good stuff.
So I was watching. Well, let's talk about the positive first. I don't watch wrestling anymore. I used to be all about it. Like, it was my life. I used to be all about it. It got too soap opera for me. I just stopped, and then it was it. But I loved wrestling in the late '80s, early '90s, early 2000s. And then I stopped watching it. I don't watch it anymore still now, but I kind of follow. Vince McMahon, that guy is a character within a character, man.
Vince McMahon rules the world, low key.
He does. Are you excited for the XFL 2.0?
Yeah.
Hey, he's got.
I saw the AAF last week. I was like, what in
You
the
know-
hell is going on
They
here?
just folded. They just halted yesterday, as a matter of fact. They halted all operations.
AAF?
Yeah.
What?
They ran out of money. Yeah.
What?
They're done.
Oh.
They are done unless they get bought out by the NFL. But
They're not bought out by the NFL.
No,
Are you
I'm
not
saying-
seeing what's happening?
no, I'm saying unless they get bought out. But
Do
they're
you
not
not
going
see
to.
what's happening?
Yeah, it's a monopoly.
Do you know what the AAF was?
What was it?
Come on, bro. You just talked to me about the genius, bro. It's fucking Vince McMahon's way to show that other shit can happen.
Oh yeah. But he didn't do the AAF.
Bro, his hand's in it, dog.
You think so?
Bro.
But how could his hand be in it if
His hand's in every fucking thing.
Okay,
His hand
fair
is in
enough.
everything, and
Fair
no one
enough.
fucking believes me.
No
one believes me.
Well, the one thing I know is if you're a billionaire, you have your hands in almost everything.
Everything.
Yeah. And Vince McMahon is a billionaire.
Vince McMahon's hands is so in everything that Vince McMahon can make a phone call right now, and Trump would have to show up. That's
Trump
how
was
fucking,
on WWE several
He is
times.
a Hall of Famer. That's how crazy Vince's hand is in everything.
Vince, I can't hate Vince. I hate his character that he plays, but as a businessman, I respect him 110%. But now this is perfect because do you watch the show called it's by John Oliver. It's called Last Week Tonight.
I just heard about it today.
Oh, did you hear because of the wrestling thing that
Yeah.
he put out? Okay, so I watched that on Sunday because he does every Sunday. He's a really good comedian, but he does this thing.
He was on he was in Community.
You watched that show?
I love that show.
Dog, that's my shit.
I love that
I
show.
love Community.
That show's fucking awesome.
Fuck, dude, with Chevy Chase and Joe McHale, Childish Gambino was on that bitch.
Yup.
Dude, that thing had no, she's not a superhero, but like Allison Brie and all these girls, they're all on shit. I loved her.
Addison Brie was in Mad Men, right?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I loved her. Her and the other chick. But anyway, yeah, so he was in Community, but
Ken Jeong.
yeah, he was, and he just started off as an extra. Well, not an extra, but he was just kind of like a
Supporting
yeah,
guy.
yeah, and then he became part of it for real. But well, anyway, WWE. So the word is just like with all these. So basically, what Vince McMahon does is he hires, or the wrestlers are all are independent contractors. So he doesn't have to provide them health insurance or anything like that. They are considered independent contractors. Now, where the controversy stems from is, for the tax purposes, even if you're an independent contractor, you don't have to provide health care technically if your employees are not detrimental to the success of the companies. So let's take construction workers, for example. Most of them do independent contractors, or they're hire independent contractors. So if I'm a nobody that I can't get work because I have a couple stints in the pen or whatever, so I gotta do construction because they're the only ones that hire people like that. Okay, cool. Then I'm hired as an independent contractor. Now he has to pay me or whatever. Now technically, I'm not detrimental to the success of the company because they can let me go and get another contract or another person to do the work. Mm-hmm. Now with the WWE, it gets a little crazy because even though all these guys are independent contractors, would you not say that they are his wrestlers are detrimental to the success of his company?
Where's Hulk Hogan?
Well, now Hulk Hogan
Where's Stone Cold?
I don't know where Stone Cold
Where's
is
The Rock?
now. Okay, I get where you're coming from, and I'm not picking sides.
So I'm just saying.
Tell me your side. Okay,
so
yeah.
with what you're saying,
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
I'm going off what you're saying.
regardless.
Plus, I already have some information
Yeah,
about.
tell me.
So these superstars aren't detrimental to the success of WWE.
You're saying they are
Wrestlers,
not?
as you said, as a company, a construction company, a construction worker should be I need construction workers for my shit to work. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Wrestling, I need wrestlers. Mm-hmm. The same shit.
Okay.
But the construction company's not looked at like that, right?
No, yeah, you're right.
So wrestlers, the thing about wrestlers, you break your fucking leg. Mm-hmm. I can't make money off you, dog. Like, I can't make money off you.
True.
Another wrestler's going to fill your spot.
True.
Just like that.
True. But let's just say, I'm going to go back a couple years because I don't know the wrestlers of today. But let's just say The Rock in the mid to late 2000s. Mm-hmm. He breaks his leg. Mm-hmm. You're not going to find another Rock immediately. You have to create.
Here's the problem. Here's the issue with that. Stone Cold was out for fucking 6 months.
But he was still creating money. He was still generating revenue.
He wasn't around.
But you could still sell Stone Cold shirts and you could still sell Stone Cold shirts, Stone Cold DVDs.
But the thing is, why would I? If I can buy his shit all day. Mm-hmm. I can still buy Stone Cold shit today.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, that part don't matter.
Okay.
I'm not I cannot watch wrestling. Like, if I'm that involved with Stone Cold and he's gone, I will never watch wrestling again. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that important.
But to the fan always evolves, don't they?
No, they don't. That's the thing. We're watching wrestling because we're watching wrestling. Okay. It don't matter who's there. Put wrestling on and just make the character good. It don't matter who is there.
Okay.
Like, Stone Cold broke his neck. Someone had to step up. One of them is going to step up. And it's like, all right, boom, we have The Rock. He stepped up. D-Generation X was another beast. Like, the Attitude Era is a whole nother beast.
But then don't the fans have to buy into said wrestler? They're
already set up.
Okay, but so this is I'm gonna give you the example that I heard from John Oliver again because I don't know too much about wrestling now, but I'm gonna give you from some of my portion is that when I was growing up before I stopped watching wrestling, I remember I was all about Bret Hart, and then. The whole Montreal Screwjob happened. I didn't understand that at the time because I was still a kid. I didn't get it. But then when Bret Hart started getting phased out, I remember HBK was my guy, Shawn Michaels. I was just like, yo, this kid is the guy, whatever. And then little by little, he never got phased out, but then it was just like, then Stone Cold came about, and it was just like, yo, there's this badass dude now. Like, HBK's the shit, but like, now this dude, he don't give a fuck. He's chugging beers in the ring. So then boom, and then all of a sudden The Rock came out, and he was just a sub-level. He was Rocky Maivia sub-level. Then those started growing, and then grew into. And then I followed The Rock, and that was kind of when I stopped or whatever. But okay, so then it went from this evolution of Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and then Goldberg was in there, but that was WCW, and then The Rock. Now the fans, and this is from the John Oliver piece. I guess when The Rock left. They tried to make, and John Cena, I don't know, I guess he got hurt. They tried to make Roman Reigns the main guy. Mm. And the fans weren't having it. As a matter of fact, if from John Oliver piece, he brings in he shows I don't know if it was WrestleMania. It was a WrestleMania. It might have been just a SmackDown or something, where they're all the fans were chanting for like 8 minutes, like, "Fuck you, Roman Reigns," or "We don't want you." Or they were just like basically giving him the business, like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here. You're not our guy." So the WWE, Vince McMahon, tried to put him on. He tried to force feed this Roman Reigns guy for whatever reason. I don't know. For whatever reason, the fans didn't take to him. So then they got rid of him and got to the new superstar or whatever, whoever was after him. So it's just like, well, if I'm a fan, I'm just like, dude, you're trying to fuck Roman Reigns. Why the fuck I don't like this guy? I don't want him. But you're trying to force feed him to me. Okay, so now Roman Reigns, he's trying to do this whole thing where he's like, still trying to be a superstar. I don't know. I just at least they should be covered a little bit. No, they're trapped.
So with that piece with being covered, healthcare.
Maybe not fully. I'm not saying fully.
WWE takes care of their people 100% independently. Maybe not.
Have you seen Jake the Snake Roberts? Have you seen Scott Hall?
But the thing is, that could be on them.
It is on them.
So
it
that's
is
on them
too.
because if they're not asking for help, because remember those guys are macho, dog. They're like macho.
No, you're right.
So if they're not asking for help, they're not gonna get it.
No, you're right.
Mark Henry does a radio show every Tuesday.
Sexual Chocolate.
There is a show on Sirius XM. Shout out to Dave. Hi, Dave. He's the host of the show. His name is Dave LaGreca. It's called Busted Open on Sirius XM on Fight Nation.
Okay.
Every single morning, 3 hours.
Okay.
They talked about it today. They talked about the John Oliver.
Oh, okay. Did they really?
And Mark Henry.
What did he say?
He was like, I see what John Oliver's point is. However, I'm going to give you my point.
Yeah, okay. And I'd want to hear from him.
And he was like, I am an independent contractor. However, when I couldn't do it no more, my knee surgery, blah, 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 I didn't have to beg. I didn't have to do shit. Honestly, I could just sat there and just let my knee go. But I was like, they knew that I was out because of my leg. And the only reason it took long is because I didn't rush it. If I would have rushed it, they would have got done. And they paid for all of it and still pay for his rehab and all that shit.
Okay.
If you don't ask for it, it ain't going to happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just with anything in life. If you're not going to go out there and ask for the help, you ain't going to get the fucking help.
Yeah.
If you need help, just ask. Somebody's going to help you.
Okay.
If you really, like, you don't even realize if you don't want the help.
Yeah,
Sometimes just your actions show that you don't want the help.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? But if you're out there and you ask for the help, they're going to give you the help. That's one thing. There's a lot of shit that happens behind the scenes of professional wrestling that people have no idea about.
Oh, yeah.
No idea, which is totally cool. But then there's people that are just really smart to the shit that know, like, all right, we know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Roman Reigns, that was a perfect example of what he's talking about, but I don't know when he started watching, because Roman Reigns, there was a time when he was the fucking guy.
He was?
He was the guy.
Okay.
And they missed the shot. That's the problem.
Why didn't fans take to him?
What happened was, he was part of this group called The Shield.
Okay.
The Shield was so badass, they were just out there fucking everybody up. Anybody that came in that ring that they didn't like, come down.
Fuck them up.
Fuck them up. Get them out of here. But Roman had the look. He had this look that was like, yo, who's this guy?
Well, yeah, the long, permanent
just
wet
big
hair,
ass dude. Like, who the fuck is?
me.
And he, like, you know, the spear, that power bomb. It's like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? Right? So, everybody was like, yo, that guy's gonna blow. Whatever. Then, there was a little kind of like, you could see them kind of like, you know, when cameras are focusing a little bit more on a situation.
Yeah.
They're focusing on Roman a little bit more.
Okay.
And they're like, all right, this guy's going to blow soon. Then they were with like they were together as a Shield. It wasn't time yet. Like, we knew it was coming, but it wasn't time yet.
Yeah.
The Shield broke up because one member turned his back on everybody. Turned on, right? So, all right, cool. Now they split up. Now they can do their own thing.
Yeah.
One guy's being a heel. The other two got to figure it out. Roman Reigns is now by himself. And he's fighting against the grain now. He's like
okay.
stone cold in a sense, right?
Where he's just like, fuck everybody.
Not like that. He's just like, I gotta bust my ass to get to the top to pay you back for fucking us over like that.
Okay.
Doing everything, but the system is against him. He's like, no, bro, we're not fucking. You're not coming up here. Like, not us, not the fans.
Yeah.
Just, you know, Vince McMahon and, you know, Triple H and
Yeah.
stuff. They're like, no. 20-person match against you. You know what I mean? Like, dumb shit. It's like, fuck, bro. You guys just keep getting screwed over. Then, when it's his like, it's the Royal Rumble now.
Okay.
This has been happening for a year.
Uh-huh.
So, WrestleMania happened. This is now a year after. It's Royal Rumble. This is his year to win the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
For some god reason, Dave Bautista wins the Royal Rumble that year. That was Roman's year. And it's like, why the fuck is Bautista winning this? What the fuck is this even about?
Was that the start of like Batista raising up?
Well, no, it was like Batista had already been gone. This is like right after. He had already been gone. He came back.
Because I remember he was the main guy for a while, right?
No,
so he was already gone?
He was already gone.
Oh,
he had
shit.
came back because he's in a fucking Marvel movie. He's helped boost that. Like, we don't give a shit about your stupid movie,
Which
bro.
wasn't a good movie.
You're like, Guardians of the Galaxy, we don't give a fuck, dog. All right, whatever. We get it. You're the guy to go fight, headline WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We get it. But still, Roman's still like, he's going to get something. He's going to somehow get through this. Still fighting. And then it just kept happening. It kept fighting. And then they shifted a storyline where now it's not really about him fighting. There was another guy that was getting screwed over, even worse. And we were just riding with him because he was like, yo, he's getting really screwed.
Like, he's getting screwed, but this guy's getting
Like, you're
worse.
getting screwed, but this guy's, they're fucking him over.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that. You know what I mean? And then then there was like, all right, Daniel, this is now your time. We're kind of like, yeah, we get it, Roman, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, the reports like, oh, he's part of the family, like the island family. And so it's kind of like, we get it, but we're still with you.
Yeah.
But we're not, we want Daniel right now. We want Daniel right now.
Okay.
Then Roman popped, and it was like, we don't want him right now.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked that up a year ago.
That should have been last year where he was.
Yes,
Okay,
and
okay.
that's how. That's why no one. And ever since then, he's been the guy. Like, he's the guy.
Yeah.
But he's like the John Cena guy.
Okay.
But it happened so quick. The hatred. John Cena's hatred happened over time.
Yeah.
It took a long time for him to get hated.
He was the golden
like that.
child for a while.
It took him a long time to be hated like that.
Yeah.
Roman got it just because they did the storyline so badly, and they fucked him over when they should have did it right. You know what I mean? So that's Roman.
Okay.
That's my opinion of how the Roman story went because I was watching it when it was happening.
Yeah, you watch that stuff. See, and I didn't know that. And to be fair, for the John Oliver piece, he doesn't completely just bag on the WWE because they even brought up an old Roddy Piper interview where he says the exact same thing what you were saying 20 minutes ago, where he's just like, well, you know, yes, this is how us wrestlers lived in the 80s and 90s, but you know, like, we chose this lifestyle. This is our lifestyle that we chose. We understood what we were getting. We didn't know fully what we were getting into, but like, you know, the late nights and drinking and all that shit, we didn't have to do that. But
Fuck.
It's just,
Drinking, cocaine, strip
have
clubs.
you seen the 30 for 30 with Ric Flair?
Of course I did.
I would have loved to party with that guy.
I would not have.
Did you hear the story that he told about? It was Jake. So I listened to Joe Rogan a lot, his podcast, and he brought on Jake the Snake one time, and Jake the Snake was telling about a story about they were partying with Andre the Giant one time, and how he was like, yeah, we went to drink with Andre after one of the matches or whatever, and we're there, and these fucking idiots were like fucking with Andre. They started throwing beer cans at his head from afar, and Andre didn't do anything. He tried to be cool about it, whatever. And then when they left and got into their car, they were leaving talking shit. So then Andre gets up, and as they get into the car, Andre literally picks the car up with them in it and flips it over. He fucking picked up a car and with 3 human beings in it, and flipped it over. And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, and all of us are like, yo, Andre, get in, like, leave. And the cops show up, and they didn't even fuck with Andre. They said they when they found out what happened, they took those 3 guys to jail for fucking throwing beer cans at his head.
You don't throw beer cans at Andre.
You don't throw anything at Andre. He was Andre the fucking Giant,
That's
man.
funny.
Jesus.
But yeah, man.
That's cool.
I'm into wrestling. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Oh, and that's not even just WWE. I like Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan. I was so excited on Saturday. I'm DJing at Gringo, and I'm on my break because Angel's, it's his turn to spin. And I go outside, and they have fucking Ring of Honor on TV, and I'm like, oh, amazing. It's so awesome. And then it also happened on tour last year. Me and Fifth were in, I think we're Amarillo, and we're getting ready to perform on stage. But before we're setting up, before it's our turn, the DJ's playing whatever. But they had Ring of Honor on TV, and I'm like, let's sit here and watch fucking Ring of Honor,
Fucking have a beer.
Yeah, man. I anytime there's some type of wrestling.
How awesome were those Monday Night Wars?
Oh, it was.
Would you flip back and forth?
Yeah, I was definitely back
Dude,
and forth.
so that was when I loved it too, but I just remember so hard because like one would be on commercial and be like, oh fuck, I gotta flip back to WWF.
What me and my homie would do, he would watch one and I would watch the other one, and then the next week we would swap, and then we would be telling each other what's happening on each of them.
Dude, that was the shit, man. That I don't know. That was great marketing because I just remember just like. I had this undying love for WWF, but the WCW. Once Hogan went over there, like on that Bash at the Beach, I think it was, and he came out as an NWO member. That I was a kid and I loved Hogan, and then to see that I was just like, and then so you got to follow the storyline,
right?
And then all this shit happens, and then. The NWO comes out, and then while the NWO is doing their thing, Goldberg is going through like a 46-0 win streak, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Bill Goldberg was on is in Techno football, Techno Super Bowl. You remember the old video game
Techno Ball?
Yeah, because he played. He was an offensive lineman, and when I found that out, I remember I still had that game, so I went and turned it on, and I had to it was a while because it was old, and I turned it on. I was like, and sure enough, I went to Atlanta Falcons, picked them, and I looked at the offensive lineman, and sure enough, B. Goldberg.
It's crazy, dude. Freaking professional wrestling, dog.
It was fun, man.
It's nuts. But back in those days,
and I want to say something. Look, I'm not a wrestling fan anymore. I was a huge wrestling fan. I'm just not anymore. But to those of you, and I want to make something very clear. To those of you that think wrestling is fake, y'all are fucking stupid. That is not fake. Is it scripted? Absolutely. It's scripted reality. But jumping through these tables,
it's like
through these cages.
They're like stuntmen. They're almost like stuntmen.
They are stuntmen.
Look, I did training with the New Era Wrestling.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did it for like 3 weeks. That third week, I was like, yo, this shit's real as fuck. Fuck this shit.
Yes, dude.
This shit hurts, man. And all we're doing is conditioning, and that shit hurts. But it's like going to the gym or whatever. It's just constant repetition of these things. You're bumping on a mat. It really doesn't hurt that much.
Because it's springed. It's
spring. Yeah. There's a mat on top. But that's metal and plywood under that.
Exactly.
The mat's only like that, dude. It's really not that big. And the rest is metal and plywood. And then the springs are constantly doing this. So think about if you're standing on that while springs are not, you know what I mean? If there's thousands of people screaming, what do you think those springs are doing? They're going like this the entire time. And you're standing still, but what's happening to your legs?
Mm-hmm.
Your fucking legs are just fucking, it's kind of like doing squats the entire time.
Most people fucking have back problems from sitting on a springed chair.
Yeah.
Think about fucking falling 10 feet from a cage, or even just a 7-foot dude throwing you up in the air, and then you're falling down.
And you're doing that 270 nights a year. Just
Yep.
going on and you're constantly on the road, cramped spaces. Like the performance of wrestling is, yes, it's it's a performance and it's whatever.
It's scripted reality.
However, the other shit behind it, that's why I'm so into it. Is like, I can't even believe half the shit you guys are fucking doing, because that's just retarded. I don't like doing it when I'm a DJ. I don't like sitting in a car in the back seat. I don't like I would love to be on tour, but I'm pretty sure there's a ton of DJs like, I fucking hate going city to city to city to city, not knowing where I'm going or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But it's something that you actually want to do, and you're gonna do it because, of course, it's putting food on the table, and you enjoy fucking doing it. It's something you dreamed of doing.
Think about touring, and then every stop of your tour, you're getting body slammed into a bunch of pins and needles.
But then you don't even know, like, the place you're going, like, you don't know times, you don't know, like, what if this place is open, you don't know, like, if it's a dry county, they go through a lot of those, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole bunch of crazy shit.
I'd be livid if I was a wrestler and we stopped at a dry. Why the fuck are we booking shit here?
There was one time Stone Cold, they pulled into a dry county, and he was like, I heard it was in a dry county, and then he went, like, to a county up, he cut a promo where he went to, like, some place that they all know about and got beer and shit like that. Okay. It was a good promo.
Remember when you used to fucking back those Budweiser trucks?
You would try, no, see, back then, that screen was just, like, hanging there, and then you could just lift it up. So he would just go straight through the screen and come down. Now, that's like a stage setup.
The Titantron?
It's still the
Titantron,
Titantron, but it's not. By the way, did you know the Titantron was the first of its kind?
I didn't.
It was the first of its kind. It was like the biggest screen.
Really?
On a thing, yeah.
Oh shit.
I
didn't know that.
What was I saying? Oh, so now it's like a stage, so you can't drive like a car.
Yeah,
you have to come through the back and some other shit. But yeah, man.
Wrestling, huh? I loved it, bro. And I don't think people realize, like, there's a lot of wrestling fans out there. It's just it's bigger in smaller areas, I think.
Yeah, well, so they're not called companies as much as whatever you're watching says is a company.
It's an entertainment.
They're promoters. They're promotions.
Okay. Yeah.
So WWE is a promotion, and then we have New Era Wrestling. That's a promotion. New Japan's a promotion. And they're all just territories.
Yeah.
But WWE, of course, has the bigger territory because they're all over the fucking place.
WWE is a fucking monopoly,
but
bro.
There's New Era Wrestling. It's El Paso territory, and then they have there's another one out here. I don't know the name. And then there's a territory in Denver, and then LA has theirs, and you know what I mean. Like they still have. It's just like the old days, where they have their markets, and you can go watch the local shows if you want. They still bring in some of the legends, and they bring in some other familiar wrestlers if you're watching wrestling like that. Mm-hmm. Like, I think this week or next week or something like that, they're bringing this dude whose name is Simon Gouch. He was Simon Gouch in the WWE, and then he got released, and I don't know, some other name now, but he'll be out here in like a couple weeks.
Don't they, for Neon?
No.
Don't they have Lucha Libre for Neon sometimes?
I don't know. Well, it depends if they're doing it this year. I don't know if they are.
I don't know if it was Neon Desert or Street Fest, but I remember
I know they did it at Neon. They did it at Neon.
Was it Neon? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know they did that. I remember it came here. I remember they shot Monday Nitro here at UTEP. And fucking Sting came. It was when Sting was black and white.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they oh man, fuck. And we were on live.
Get the contract. Get the contract. We need.
I don't know why UTEP doesn't. Don Haskins, what the fuck y'all doing?
They broke a door. The WWE broke a door.
That's why they're not welcome back. You see, they're wrestlers. They're gonna break shit.
Well, I think now they do it. Back then it was just like, yeah, we're gonna break a door. But now I think it's like they kind of set it up where it's known that the door is going to break, and then they'll fix the door.
Well, they probably do it for the safety of the wrestlers. They can't be breaking down fucking locked doors.
Well, I've been seeing some shit. They've been doing some wild shit lately.
I'm
So
sure.
they're trying to get the juice back.
They always push the envelope. That's
They're trying to
what I
get the
love.
juice back.
That's good. What's your, if you can think about your most iconic match? Can you think about it at the top of your head? I'll tell you mine.
Hell in a Cell when
Which
Mankind got thrown off.
Oh, into that table?
Remember, clear as day. It was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
by
what
the Undertaker,
I was
right?
like, what the fuck are they doing? Oh my god, he threw him off!
Yes. Shout out to fucking Mankind. I'll give you $1 if you can name me all 3 of Mankind's characters.
It's Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love.
Fuck you. God, you answered that so easy. Yeah, and he's right. That was all those. Do you remember when he did the Dude Love dance?
Yep.
And then fucking Al?
Dude Love was his last.
Yeah. Well, it was actually. Oh yeah, no, yeah,
He
you're
was
right.
his last
you're right.
character. Then he would just come out as Mick Foley,
Yeah.
but it was kind of like a Cactus Jack thing.
Yeah, Cactus Jack was his first one, and then he brought it.
Mankind.
Re-brought it. Yeah.
No,
Cactus Jack was before Mankind.
yeah. It was Cactus Jack,
And then
Mankind,
Mankind.
Dude
Yeah.
Love.
My favorite, I think, there's 2 of my favorite matches of all time. One was this. I think the second one was Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon, the ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that one was fucking sick. And then my favorite one was Bret Hart versus Stone Cold. When Stone Cold was in the sharpshooter and he's there like yelling and
Oh,
the
the blood
blood
match.
was running out. Oh my god. I still had this Austin 316 video. It was on video VHS. And the cover of it is him like that, just like in pain, but the blood went. Oh, dude!
I'm trying to get that T-shirt. I don't know anybody that has it.
I don't know anybody that has it either.
There's a T-shirt where it's just his face and it's just
With the blood?
It's in black and white, and then the blood's just bleeding. That's
fuck,
probably one of the dopest T-shirts they ever put out.
Dude. Yeah, see, and that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know, fucking Diamond Dallas Page is doing his own yoga shit now.
Yep.
And he got. Did you see? So you saw that he got Razor Ramon on point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jake the Snake as well. Have you seen that Jake the Snake documentary? It's
No, I
pretty
haven't. I
intense,
heard it's
man.
pretty good.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page does a lot of cool the yoga thing, the DDP yoga. Jericho has his own cruise.
Chris Jericho?
He has his own cruise where it's like a wrestling cruise.
What?
Where he brings it's like the rock and roll cruise or something like that. And he has wrestling matches, but he also has like a whole bunch of rock bands and shit and
Dude,
rock
that's
legends.
awesome.
And he brings like legends on. JR is always there, and yeah. So
He started tag team, right? JR, Jim Ross?
Mhm.
What the fuck? Okay, Chris Jericho started tag team, right? He started as a tag team?
Oh, did he?
I believe so.
I don't
Wasn't he
think so.
part of... No?
I think he was always by himself.
So?
And he always would be in a tag, but he was usually
Okay.
by himself.
$2 if you remember Shawn Michaels' tag team partner.
Martin Jannetty?
My man. Do you... Okay, here's $5. Do you remember where he turned on Marty Jannetty?
It was on a... they were in the barbershop with Brutus the Beefcake.
Fuck yeah, dude! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
And he
Dude, that
threw
was
him-
so...
and he threw him
Through the window.
But everybody thought this was so crazy. Everybody thinks he sweet chinned him. He just threw him through.
Yeah, he threw him through the window.
Yep.
Holy shit, man! My man, see,
The thing is,
that.
it seems it's like, oh man, this motherfucker knows the shit. I have the network. I watch this shit all the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay.
always watching this shit.
It's still dope.
Yeah,
I
always-
remember that.
And I just go and I'm like, oh, what do I want to watch today? Oh, I just want to watch fucking Martin Jannetty go through a glass window. And I'll just watch it. And then I follow like all the like 90s like
Oh, I love the
90s era WWE shit.
Yeah, me too,
I follow
me
I follow like a bunch of pro wrestling accounts on Instagram. And then me and a few of my friends, we have a group and we just share like
Wrestling shit?
And it's like, oh shit, that was dope. Like
Well, that's why I fucking put our faces on the Road Warriors.
The Legion of Doom?
Yeah. I had sent my cousin does my Photoshop. I sent her where it was going to be Stone Cold versus The Rock. And I was, because of your face, I was going to put you as Stone Cold because he had that serious face. So I used that same picture. But I was going to be The Rock or whatever, or Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Shawn Michaels. And I was going to have you Stone Cold because you had the serious face and because of how Stone Cold was posed. But, yeah, man, that's so awesome.
And that came out really good the way you did it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
I'm missing SmackDown because of this, by the way.
Well, I hope you DVR'd that bitch, because we live in a new age, bro.
No.
You got DVR shit nowadays.
No, hopefully YouTube will have it up.
Well, you got the network, bro.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Was it only early 90s and
It's
2000s?
no, because it's contracted through USA, so USA gets it first, and then we don't get it until like a week after. But I can watch it on Hulu like the next day. So
that's awesome. I'm glad I got to talk wrestling, man. I even though I'm not a big fan now, I just the old wrestling's part of my life. I can't ever.
Can't never get rid of it.
I can't. I don't want to. That shit was fucking fun as fuck. Do you remember those wrestling buddies? I used to have those wrestling buddies.
Yeah. Somebody told me that they have the Legion of Doom, both of them, and he like priced them, and they're like even with like I think one of them has like a tear or something like that. He priced them $500 each.
God damn it!
I'm like, I was like, yo, let me just get them. He's like, nah, I saw how much they were. I'm like, fuck,
dude. I had Animal, I had Jake the Snake, Macho Man, and Hulk Hogan.
I got hit in the face with a Macho Man. So we're like playing, me and my homies were doing like wrestling moves in the backyard on a trampoline, and we're using the wrestling buddies as chairs. But he forgot to take the talk box out. And fucking went boom! I was like cracked it in, and you just hear it go clack, and we're like,
and
I'm
you
like,
just see Jason.
I just go down like, fuck, dude, you bitch, you didn't take the box out. And then everybody's like, oh, you fucking. This dude always would do it. He would always fuck up something. Like, he would fuck a move up. He wouldn't like over jump, or, he would kind of be lazy with it. So it's like, bro, you can't do that. Like, we're going to die if you do that.
Dude, well, so we had those. And then I also had, do you remember the little action figure wrestlings with the ring?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I fucking cried. I told my mom, I was like, yo, mom, I want this. She's like, all right, we'll get you the ring. And she was just like, she calls the Toys R Us that was on Gateway, or the Gateway. And
the one that's closed?
Yeah. Because I live over here on the east side.
R.I.P. Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yo, hold up.
Speak on it.
Toys R Us, man. What fucking idiots. Like, this is about to get really chauvinistic. Women fucked this up for us. They did.
How so?
They buy everything online.
True.
Like, get your fucking ass up. The Toys R Us. You let Toys R Us go away. Where am I going to go get Legos like that?
Well,
where am I going to go buy the as a kid we had like the little play setups, the big ass blocks, but you put them together and now they're fucking a house with a slide.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna go to get that? Where am I gonna go get a swing? Where do I go?
All right, let me.
Where do I get Power Wheels?
Let me speak on this a little bit. I had read from a legitimate source, and I could be wrong here, but I trust this source that I read it from. I read that the reason Toys R Us was closed down was because they got bought out by a bigger company who just didn't want. Toys R Us was struggling. They sold themselves to a bigger company to keep themselves open, but the bigger company was like, "Nah, we're good. We're just gonna liquidate everything and get rid of you. We're buying you more for your name and your brand, but we're not gonna use it in a reality store. We're more just gonna put it on online stuff now. We're gonna buy all your inventory."
So is Toys R Us still online?
No, but all their inventory is. Everything that they sold is, but is bought by someone else. And the same thing with Supreme. You know that brand Supreme?
I don't give a fuck about Supreme.
They were bought out by a defense contracting company, Lockheed Martin, a military contract. Yeah, you know who Lockheed Martin is. Explain to me why they would buy Supreme. I'll tell you why. Well, Supreme was making money from the other shit because they had exclusive shit, or only 100 of these are sold. Well, Lockheed Martin wants to, for whatever reason, they're no longer going to do that. So they're just going to sell as much of Supreme as they can because they know it's a popular brand now. So they're just going to try to make as much money off of Supreme they can and then get rid of it. It's fucked up.
Well, if I don't see it tomorrow because Illuminati, then
I don't think, dude. expressed a lot of things here. I don't think Illuminati's watching me yet.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
good.
so, because they might have taken me out like they took out Nipsey Hussle.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. to
R.I.P.
Nipsey
That's
Hussle,
some
for
fucking
real,
bullshit.
for
And
real.
I don't
for real.
believe that's the fucking guy.
Okay, so, okay. We're about 2 hours in. This will be the last subject, because we do need to go. But this will be the last subject. I don't think it was a conspiracy. I can see how a lot of people think. And look, I'm gonna be 100% with you. I'm gonna be real. I am a conspiracy theory guy. I love conspiracies, especially when I'm like, oh, this is no longer a conspiracy because it has so much evidence behind it that it's not a theory anymore. This is fact. If you don't want to believe it, then that's on you, but it is no longer a conspiracy. I love conspiracy theories. I love them. I'm not sure this one was...
This could be just some stupid shit.
It could have been, but
it could be just some stupid shit.
I think it was just some hood shit.
I think it could be some stupid shit.
Do you think it was a conspiracy?
So the story...
Okay.
I got two things. So
Okay,
the story is, homie is a known snitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Homie was hanging out in front of the store. Nipsey's like, nah, I don't want you in front of my store. Get the fuck
you,
up out of
snitch,
here.
yeah.
Guy's like, yo, fuck you, dog. And came back, got him. Whatever.
That's story A.
That sounds like some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds stupid shit, of course.
Yeah.
But if this guy's fucking, like... And then there was a report right after that happened that the dude went on on FaceTime or whatever, Instagram story, and said that he did it. There is a story that is going around saying that somebody had went on Instagram Live and said that he did it. Now, if the police had a suspect, well, of course they're not going to tell nobody. However, if he already went on live, he already told somebody before he did it.
He snitched on himself.
That's not, like, I don't see, like, being from LA, like, I don't see that him living 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, right.
However, I could be completely wrong. The other thing that had my brain going today as I was listening to Nipsey is that he had a track with Diddy.
Okay.
Which is, whatever, dog. He had a track with Diddy.
Who doesn't, right?
But then he was really getting, like, a lot of looks and a lot of push with Jay-Z at the same time. Not to, I wouldn't say the same time, but it's just, to me, it's I'm just really pushing this envelope of, like, come on, bro, like, you're just making bullshit up.
Yeah.
It sounds like that, but I'm like, the last person that I knew that had a little bit to do with Jay-Z and a lot to do with Diddy
Who was that?
was Big. And they didn't find that guy. And I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, y'all found the guy in 24 hours, bro?
I know.
You found the guy in 24 hours?
I know.
Like, I don't know if I can really believe it.
Yeah.
I can because it makes sense. However, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. And I
It's
mean,
just bullshit.
if I'm-
that's what I.
if
That's,
I'm
if
playing-
it is what it is, it is no matter what. It's bullshit.
yeah.
Because
And if I'm playing devil's advocate, if I'm playing conspiracy theorist, I can be like, well, who's to say that this fucker, whoever snitched, if he's obviously snitched, then he's in it with the DEA or whoever police, whatever police
Or
force,
some-
because he's a snitch, right?
Right.
He's a known snitch, so he's in it with them. Who's to say that?
First off, if you're a known, how the fuck you still alive if you're still a known snitch, bro? Like, what are we talking about here? They would have got you out of here.
No.
You're not just walking around as a known snitch.
And
That's
it's
not a thing.
And it's not like these guys are from El Paso, Texas.
No.
Nipsey's from Crenshaw.
You're in the shit.
Yes.
You're in the shit.
Yes.
So
where like you come from a place where snitches get dealt with. Like I'm not trying to sound gangster or anything. That's just
It's
how it
either
goes.
two ways. You're getting taken care of or you're protected.
Yep. And
That's
if you're
it.
protected, you're probably
You're not
not
seen.
walking around
you're not
fucking
around.
LA. Especially around celebrities and their bodyguards, who they know who all these people are.
Weird shit, man.
Yeah, it's weird. With something like this, I just think you have to wait a little while, and you know, we want to jump nowadays. We want to just jump to conclusions so quickly, but I think there's more to this that won't get that won't. Charlemagne the God said it wasn't conspiracy or wasn't and you know I like him and I like what he has to say, but you know the thing is
I don't know if Charlemagne really knows how
yeah,
LA works though.
Exactly, and
Like,
it's
I don't
too
know
soon.
if he knows that.
Yeah, it's too soon to tell anything. I think we all want immediate answers. It's too soon to tell anything. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up because we are about 2 hours and a half deep.
Oh shit. And the babysitter's like, yo, what the fuck, man?
She's like, I'm charging you double now.
No, it's the homie. And it's like, yo, you bugging.
Paul William, what's up, bro? Appreciate the shout out. All right, you got anything to you got any shout outs, anything to say, anything you want to show love to? Speak on it.
April 5th on Friday, me and Fifth and Irie Lee, Lavelle Jones, Wildsters, and a few other cats. We're gonna be doing a show for La Parada. So come out to that.
April 5th?
Yes.
Where's this at?
On Friday. La Parada. They usually have it at it's downtown somewhere.
Yeah.
It's usually at the same spot. I can't remember. It's on our social medias.
Shout out to my man Lavelle.
And Lavelle's supposed to be doing like a live show, like with band and shit.
Fuck yeah. He's dope, dog. I didn't understand how dope he was until he came on here and started rapping. Fuck.
So that should be really dope. Of course, what else? The Chihuahuas opening day on Thursday.
You gonna be there?
No. I'll be at Good Times on Thursday, which their patio is open now, so last Thursday was really dope. So come out this Thursday and enjoy yourself. Friday, Rubik's. Saturday, I'll be at the new bar in the Northeast, Rowdy Beaver. We need to give the Northeast a little bit more love.
The Northeast?
As far as El Paso, because I know what y'all think about the Northeast, and y'all full of shit. And
They're
you guys
making
know
changes.
it. And you guys know it. And if you don't know it, you're part of the problem. So just understand that I know that that's how you think. So I got that on Saturday. Also go check out the homies at Gringo, Angel and DJ Onic. What else I got going on? I think that's it right now.
Okay. Where can they hit you up at?
Like social media?
Yeah.
Hit me up on Twitter. That's usually what I use the most if I'm using it. That's Jason Craig __. And then Instagram, Jason Craig ___. That's 3 underscores. Hit me up on those. If you want to follow me on Facebook, I have a page. Don't try to add me because I don't give a shit about none of y'all. Again, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. WrestleMania on Sunday.
Hey.
And I'm having a WrestleMania party with my peoples, and it's gonna be lit.
You guys should have a podcast for WrestleMania. Sunday.
we want to, but like I wanted to. Fifth's not gonna be here, so Fifth is going to, what's that thing? The Dreamville. He's going to Dreamville or whatever, Dreamville Fest.
With J. Cole?
Yeah, so he's going he's getting done off the stage. Boom, Dreamville Fest.
Fuck yeah.
So, so after, if you're at the La Parada, if you're not going to La Parada, go check out Rubik's. My lady works there on Friday, and Dax Boogie will be there, and then I'll be over there like right after we get done with La Parada. I think that's it. Neon Desert. I'm trying to do something different, where I'm not DJing, but something engaging.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens if that happens. And then me and Johnny Cage and Bubba, DJ Bubba, are working on something for the springtime stuff, and then I got some other things happening, some day party shit. Just changing how day parties, I think, should be, rather than just a fucking nonsense, a nonsense of turn up. Like there should be a definite vibe that could gradually get to a turn up. But I don't feel like a turn up straight away should be a thing. I think it should be a gradual vibe where people are just fucking with some dope shit, and then you get something special at the end. So I'm working with a lot of DJs around the country, and I have like some people I got to talk to this week, and hopefully we can get that to go, and then we'll see what happens.
That's awesome.
Shout out to everybody in Las Cruces. Rad is coming. It is coming very, very soon. I've seen some floor plans. I know they're already putting shit together. DJ booth looks like it's coming closer and closer together. And this shit's going to be sick when it opens.
What's Rad?
Rad is another arcade bar that is opening in Cruces.
Awesome.
So that's going to be really, really, really dope. And we're going to be bringing some dope shit to that too.
Check it out. Y'all check it out. I'm telling you, I don't just name people just to name people. This the real deal, man. He's working. He's always working. Keep up with him. Jason Craig __ on Twitter.
Yep. And
Jason's Craig __ on Instagram. Hit this man up, follow him, check out his shit.
I don't have mix. I have a couple mixes on Mixcloud, but I really don't like doing mixes because like you have to experience it. Like I'm sitting in a garage or whatever the fuck making a mix for nobody.
It's not
right?
the same.
If you're there, you're gonna get a whole nother experience it's just like,
Fuck
where
that.
have I been?
Fuck
like,
that.
what is my life?
Rubik's Friday, La Parada Saturday.
No, La Parada's on Friday too. So I'm doubling up.
Rubik's Friday, La Parada Friday. Hit this man up, follow him. I'm telling you, he's a real deal. When next time you're at a Locomotives game and you hear the music, it's my man.
Hopefully they hire me again.
Yeah, they will.
And the Chihuahuas.
And the Chihuahuas, y'all sleeping. Chihuahuas, see, I don't even know if they play music, but they do.
I can go pregame. I've seen some homies DJ like some college games, baseball games. I've seen DJs play for in the MLB.
Mm-hmm.
I know it can happen and it can be done. All you gotta do is pregame, postgame. That's it. Or just pregame.
Yeah.
Like simple. Just get people in there, have a vibe. All you got to do is get music so they can buy beers.
Exactly.
I heard the music they played this past Saturday at Locomotives. I'm like, I could have did this.
Exactly.
I could have made this this place would have been rocking.
Could have made this better.
You could have been rocking. You had great music. I'm just like, I could have played it a little bit better.
I don't
But
blame you, man.
whatever, man.
Just keep pushing.
Shout out to all the DJs, Pooh Hef, Mark X, DJ Fame, Johnny Cage, Rick Groove, T.O., Angel. I forgot your name. Everybody in the Night Admirals. Shout out to all y'all. Dax, Annex.
Shout out to
You know what I
everybody that was watching us tonight, too, and watching Jason Craig.
Shout out El Paso. Shout out all my homies in LA. Shout out to everybody that's wherever in the world that you're watching this through, whatever the fuck you were watching it through. We're going to put the link up somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to point here because I don't know if you have a thing.
Nah, we'll
Subscribe.
We'll
Subscribe.
share.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it right here?
Yeah.
Which side of the screen?
Just hit that like button right there.
It's on your side?
I don't know. I'm just talking.
That's how the screen works. Let's see. If I'm looking at the screen, it's over here somewhere. So
I think so. Well, if
the subscribe's right here. It's right here.
Yeah. Subscribe. Hit that bitch, and then put the little bell. That way you see.
Make sure you have the bell.
Yeah. All right, El Paso. We appreciate y'all. Everybody that watched, everybody that commented, everybody that was in here when we were here. We appreciate it. We love y'all.
My kids better be asleep.
They better be. And the babysitter, we got you coming. Hey, we appreciate it. We love it. Leave some comments. Leave some messages. If you need to get a hold of Jason, you let me know. And if you can't get a hold of him, you let me know. I'll get a hold of him for you. He's doing big things. Again, y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, and y'all chose to be here with us. That's special. I'm Angel. That's the real deal. Jason Craig, El Paso. Peace. I gotta turn this shit up.